Live on a Wednesday night, it's Utah Grizzlies hockey. As it's the first of a two-game series and the first of 6 straight on the road as the Grizzlies take on the Wichita Thunder. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Utah Grizzlies hockey. I'm Tyson Whiting. It's the 8th of 9 regular season meetings between the Grizzlies and the Thunder. Utah's won 4-0-2 against the Thunder this season. The last two meetings between the clubs have been decided in a shootout. Grizzlies lost on Sunday afternoon 3-2 to the Tulsa Oilers. The game was tied at 2 after one period as the Grizzlies got first period goals from Derek Daschke and Luke Manning. The game winner was scored by Connor Roulette 9:18 into the third period. Both teams had 28 shots. Jake Barcheski saved 25 of 28 for the Grizzlies. Tulsa's Vyacheslav Butyets saved 26 of 28. Grizzlies were 0 for 3 on the power play, and Utah did not commit a penalty in Sunday's game. It's the third different game this season where the Grizzlies have failed to commit a penalty. So it's the third game this season the Grizzlies didn't have a penalty kill situation. We'll see what happens here tonight against the Wichita Thunder. Watch out for Briley Wood. He has a point in 4 straight games and a goal in 3 of his last 4 games. Wood is 6th among league rookies with 41 points this season, 19 goals and 22 assists. Wood is currently tied with Neil Shea, who's out of the Grizzlies lineup for the 6th straight game with goals with 19 on the season. Watch out for Reed Webster. He has 19 points since the start of February, 9 goals and 10 assists. And Luke Manning's been outstanding as of late. He scored a goal in the first period on Sunday. Manning was a +2 for the Grizzlies on Sunday afternoon, and he is a +9 in his last 18 games. So it should be a ton of fun. I'm hanging out at the Grizz Cave just outside the Grizzlies team store at Maverick Center. The Grizzlies are 1 time zone away over in Wichita as they take on the Thunder for the 8th time this season. Certainly a big game for Wichita in the Mountain Division standings, where they have a record of 31-26-1, and they are battling with Idaho for the 4th and final playoff spot in the Mountain Division. It's game 59 of 72 for both teams in the regular season. For the Grizzlies, they're hoping to start the winning streak on the right note. First of 6 straight on the road, and they begin a 2-game set with the Wichita Thunder. Face-off's going to be in about 10 minutes from now over at INTRUST Bank Arena. When we return to the Grizzlies pregame report, there was a trade that was made on Monday. We'll talk about it on the other side. We're in business on a Wednesday night, and you're listening to the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
When you pay with the Nitro card at Maverick, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
Welcome back to the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network. I'm Tyson Whiting. Face-offs in about 10 minutes from now over at INTRUST Bank Arena as the Grizzlies take on the Wichita Thunder. On Monday, the Grizzlies made a trade as they acquired forward Griffin Ness and defenseman Grant Gabriel from the Toledo Walleye in exchange for forward Cole Gallant. Ness has scored 11 goals and 11 assists in 59 games with the Walleye this season. He began his pro career by appearing in 2 games last year with the Maine Mariners. Ness played at the University of North Dakota from 2020 through 2024, where he had 10 goals and 10 assists in his college career. Ness was the captain of the USHL's Waterloo Blackhawks from 2018 through 2020. Ness is a brother that plays hockey, is Tucker Ness, currently plays at Arizona State University. So watch out for Garrett Ness. He will wear number 61 for the Grizzlies, which previously was worn this season by Dylan Savankov. But when I think of the number 61, I think of good old Christian Horn, the Grizzlies' current assistant coach, who wore number 61 for the Grizz during the 2020-21 season. We mentioned the Grizzlies picked up a defenseman named Grant Gabriel. Gabriel is currently up in the American Hockey League with the Cleveland Monsters. Maybe at some point this season, or maybe even next year, we will see Gabriel in a Grizzlies uniform. Gallant leaves for Toledo, having scored 6 goals and 26 assists in 58 games. Well, before tonight, Gallant was one of 3 Grizzlies players who have appeared in every game this season. Now with Gallant being out, the number is just 2. Briley Wood and Mick Messner are in the Grizzlies lineup tonight, and they will be making their 59th appearance of the season. When we come back, we'll go over the lineups for both clubs. It's the Grizzlies and the Wichita Thunder coming up next on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Welcome back to Utah Grizzlies Hockey. I'm Tyson Whiting. Let's go over the lineups for both teams. First, for the visiting Utah Grizzlies, who have a record of 19, 32, 5-2 on the year. They are 9, 16, 1-1 on the road. Getting the start in net will be Vinny Duplessis. He was outstanding in his last appearance, which was on March 1st in Tulsa. In that game, he saved 38 of 41 in the Grizzlies' 8-3 victory. Duplessis will be making his 18th appearance this season. He has a record of 4-9-2-1 with a 4.21 goals against average and 869 save percentage. Jake Marcheski is the backup goaltender tonight, as on Monday, goaltender Adam Scheel was recalled to the AHL's Colorado Eagles. The starting defensive pairing for the Grizzlies includes Garrett Pike, who has 7 assists in 6 games for the Grizzlies. Pike is 6'1" and 190 pounds. He played in 29 games earlier this season with the AHL's Colorado Eagles. And he'll be paired up with Luke LeMaster, who's making his first road appearance for the Grizzlies. He played in 2 games last weekend against Tulsa. LeMaster is 6 feet and 187 pounds. As we mentioned, this will be his 3rd appearance this season, and he will be looking for his first point as a pro and as a Grizzly. LeMaster, earlier this season, played at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, where he had 6 assists in 27 games. And before that, he had 4 years of experience at the University of Wisconsin. The other defensive pairings we're expected to see tonight include Derek Dashke and Cooper Jones. Dashke's been an outstanding defenseman, and, if you think about coming up to the end of the season, last year Kyle Mayhew was second-team All-League, and it's possible that Dashke, with a strong final 14 games of the regular season, could be either first-team or second-team All-League. Dashke, as we mentioned, is paired up with Cooper Jones, who's making his 44th appearance overall this season. Jones has 4 goals and 5 assists this year. The other defensive pairing will include Matt Araujo wearing number 27. He'll be paired up with Andres Kulbis Marino. Kulbis Marino goes 6 feet and 185 pounds. So that's the defensive unit for the Grizzlies. Tonight it's going to be the starters, Pike and LeMaster. We will also see Dashke, Jones, as well as Araujo and Andres Kulbis Marino. The defensive scratches for the Grizzlies tonight include Cody Corbett, along with Cade Jensen and Christian Hausinger. Now for the homestand. Now let's go over the starting forwards for the Grizzlies. They're going to be Craig Armstrong, along with Briley Wood and Luke Manning. And that was Utah's best forward lineup on Sunday against Tulsa. Armstrong, Manning, and Wood were each a +2 for the Grizzlies in the 3-2 loss. So that's going to be the starting forwards, Armstrong, Manning, and Wood. They will be the third forward line on Ryan Kanasowicz's lineup card. The top forward threesome is going to be from left to right, Adam Berg, along with the captain, Mick Messner, as well as Reed Lebster. Second forward line from left to right is going to be the newest Grizzly, Griffin Ness, who's going to be wearing number 61. He'll be paired up with Aaron Aragon and Keaton Mastrodonato. And we mentioned the third forward line is going to be the one that's getting the start. That's Armstrong, along with Manning and Wood. Fourth forward line is going to be Brayden Nicoletts, along with Tyson Upper and Dylan Fitz. Starting goaltender for the Wichita Thunder, who have a record of 31-26-1 this season, is going to be Trevor Gorsuch. This will be his 21st appearance this season. He has a record of 11-4-3-1. Starting defensive pairing is Nico Somerville and TJ Lloyd. Starting forwards for the Thunder are Dylan Boucher, Alex Gritz, and Jake Wallen. Well, when we come back, we'll have face-off on the other side. You've been tuned into the pregame report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
With the Nitro card at Maverick, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account today.
It's a great night for hockey as two big standings points are on the line as the Utah Grizzlies take on the Wichita Thunder in the first of a two-game series. And for the Grizzlies, it's the first of 6 straight away from Maverick Center. There's 14 games left in the regular season. 9 of the 14 will be away from home. Looks like a good crowd is filing into INTRUST Bank Arena as the Grizzlies are taking on the Thunder for the 8th time this season. Grizzlies will start out with Vinny Duplessis in net. He was outstanding in his last appearance. That was on March 1st. Against the Tulsa Oilers when he saved 38-41 in Utah's 8-3 victory. Could be a close game tonight. Each of Utah's last 2 games against Wichita have ended in a shootout. The last appearance for the Grizzlies against Wichita was on February 11th in Wichita, where the Thunder got a 3-2 victory with Mikkel Stenell picking up the shootout game winner. Watch out for the top forward line for Wichita, Mikkel Stenell, along with Peter Bates and Kobe Walker. But also watch out for Jay Dickman. Dickman for Wichita has 26 goals on the season, which ranks tied for 4th in the league. And he also has 23 power play points. Grizzlies will start out with a defensive pairing of Garrett Pike and Luke LeMaster, and the forward lineup of Craig Armstrong, Briley Wood, and Luke Manning. All 3 of those forwards were a +2 for the Grizzlies on Sunday afternoon against Tulsa. Looks like they'll have a minute of madness over in Wichita where fans will make a ton of noise for the first minute of the game. Got a good coaching matchup. Wichita's Bruce Ramsey was the league coach of the year for the 2020-21 season. For the Grizzlies, it's Ryan Kanasowicz, who's in his 4th season with the club. Coach Kanasowicz is the Grizzlies' all-time leader in goals, assists, and points in team history. Well, eventually they'll put 20 minutes on the INTRUST Bank Arena scoreboard. And please be patient with us, as unfortunately we are not at the game in INTRUST Bank Arena, so we're at the mercy of this video feed on Flow Sports. Grizzlies wearing a black jersey with white numbers and professional green trim. Manning will take the draw against Alex Gritz. Manning wins the draw, and we're underway. Grizzlies skate from right to left as we attempt to see the game on Flow Sports. Garrett Pike will hike it ahead. As it goes past TJ Lloyd, it goes deep into the Thunder zone. Wichita's wearing a white jersey with black numbers and a little bit of Tampa Bay Lightning blue mixed in. Riley Wood behind the Wichita net, skates towards the far side. He gets the puck, he'll throw it over to Manning, who gets challenged by Nico Somerville, number 2. Somerville has 3 goals and 6 assists this season. Manning danced around. He has 9 goals this year. He'll skate towards the right point. Now Manning will throw it off the left wing boards. Manning hustles after it. He gets it in the left point. Manning fires towards the net. It goes wide. Puck ricochets off the side of Wichita's net as the Thunder will tap it out to center ice. Pike chases after it. No icing on the play. As we played about 50 seconds, Pike rolls it along the near wing wall. Grizzlies' Craig Armstrong gets hit at center ice. He gets spun around as the Thunder skate in right side. Mikhail Stenell gets his stick lifted by Aaron Aragon. Now Armstrong lets it go to neutral ice as the Thunder will push it ahead as Peter Bates steps over the offensive line, one of the best scorers in the league. Bates stops before he gets to the left corner as he'll throw it back to the corner. Now from one corner to the other, Kobe Walker centers out in front, and a shot by Peter Bates is denied by a Grizzly defenseman out in front of Duplessis. Out to center ice, Reed Lebster over the line. He'll skate towards his right. Garrett Ness gets towards Dashke. Dashke will tap it away off the pad of Trevor Gorsuch. Thunder cross center ice. Kobe Walker couldn't get a bouncing puck as we played about a minute and a half in. Walker throws it across. Thunder get it as they skate towards left goal line. Thunder try to find a cutting Walker down the middle of the ice. It goes between his legs. Puck towards Masher Donato, wearing number 8. The Maestro will bounce it off a Grizzly as he's lined up with Aaron Aragon and Griffin Ness tonight. Ness making his Grizzlies debut wearing number 61. Thunder with a quick cross-ice pass towards the left wing that connects. Thunder skate in, left wing, righty shot. Saved by Duplessis. Rebound goes towards the right wing. As there's no score, 2 minutes in. Thunder back behind Duplessis' net, skates towards the left wing. Thunder off the far wing boards. It's knifed ahead by Caleb Huffman, number 49. Over in the high slot, Thunder will skate towards the left wing. As Wichita back towards the left side, Grizzlies knife it out to center ice. Good defensive work by Utah. As Wichita skates back in, right point, Mitchell Russell will fire it towards the left corner. As Grizzlies deliver a hit, Thunder skate towards the left circle, righty shot, saved by Duplessis. And Vinny holds on with 17:27 left in the first. So both teams have had some pretty good offensive zone time. Grizzlies in the first minute had the puck in the offensive zone time almost exclusively, and Wichita countered with a good minute worth of offensive zone time. As we played about 2.5 minutes, still no score. We've been skating 5-on-5 this entire time. Still early in the contest. Let's grab some chips and dip and a beverage of your choice and enjoy part of Wednesday with us. First of 2 over in Wichita. Grizzlies win the draw. Luke Lemaster will throw it behind his net. Grizzlies hustle after it in the near corner, skating from right to left. Grizzlies move it to their right as Luke Lemaster dumps it in, a bounce off the stick. Tyson Upper and Dylan Fitz chase after it. Now Fitz right wing, righty shot goes wide. As chasing after the puck along the near corner is number 20 for Wichita, and that's Carter Jones. He'll throw it deep into the Grizzlies zone. Lemaster across to Pike. Pike over in the corner, gets it ahead. Jones challenges Pike as Jones will sweep it towards the right corner. Jay Dickman stops. He gets pushed by Lemaster. Puck goes towards Jones on a loose puck back to Dickman, who is still occupied by Lemaster. Puck back towards the right wing boards. Jones gets cut off by a Grizzly. As Pike over there, he delivered the hit on Jones. Grizzlies will race out to center ice. Nicolets lets it go. And the Grizzlies will make a quick line change. We played about 3.5 minutes in. Still no score. As Wichita's Nico Somerville will drop it off. Crossing center ice, Ryan Finnegan, number 17. He'll dump it in. Finnegan this season has 7 goals and 12 assists in 44 games. Grizzlies cross center ice. Wood over the offensive line. He's in the slot. He'll take a righty shot that goes wide. Armstrong chases after it in the left corner. Thunder will tap it off the glass. It goes past Eric Dashke and deep into the Grizzlies zone. Cooper Jones will whip it off the left wing boards. Puck goes to Armstrong, who steps over the offensive line. He's on side. He'll throw it to the right side. Jones will nudge it towards the right circle. It's picked off by Wichita. Thunder will kick it out to center ice, literally. Now the Grizzlies will poke it to the left side for Manning. Manning will bounce it to Wood, back towards Manning, who lets it go to Dashke. Dashke along the board slowly. Alex Gritz behind his net. He played in the SBHL earlier this season. He's been a good addition to the Thunder. He'll clear it back to neutral ice. Dashke gets to the Wichita line, and he'll loft it in. As the Grizzlies, we imagine, will make a line change behind the play and off the screen. We played 4.5 minutes in, 11:30 on a moving clock. Still no score. Masha Donato's out there with Aaron Aragon and Griffin Ness. Ness acquired in a trade with Toledo. He's making his Utah debut as Aragon challenges Finnegan at center ice. As Walker over to Bates, who skates down the middle, trying to get around a Grizzly, but good job by Andres Kulbis-Marino to cut off Bates' pursuit. Grizzlies will throw it deep into the Thunder zone. Running it down as Tyler Jetty's got 1 goal in 5 games against Utah this year. Aragon left wing, try to get it across. It bounced off a Thunder stick and it flies out of play off the protective netting as we get a whistle exactly 5 minutes into the game. So Drow's going to be in the Thunder zone. Trevor Gorsuch has certainly been a workhorse for the Thunder. I believe this is the 11th straight appearance that Gorsuch has made, as he has started every game for the Thunder since February 15th against Tahoe. In that game, Wichita won 9-7. Aragon will take the draw. He's got Ness to his right and Masha Donato to his left. Draw won by the Thunder as Caleb Huffman, first time he's played against the Grizzlies, will move it to his left as the Thunder work it to the right side at center ice. Dumping it in is Tyler Jetty, who's a big defenseman at 6'3" and 205 pounds. Puck to the near goal line. Wichita, Peter Bates goes to his left. Shot and a score. Bates to Walker to the back of the net as Kobe Walker gets his 24th goal of the season, and the Thunder take a 1-0 lead. Boy, just a scramble play over the near goal line. Bates got it skated towards the middle of the ice, and he found a wide open Walker. Walker is towards the left goal line. Bates to Walker, and Walker's one-timer found its way past Duplessis. Duplessis tried to kick his right pad out, but Walker had already gotten it past the goal line. So it's Wichita 1, Utah 0. Kobe Walker gets his 24th goal of the season. Peter Bates will get the main assist. Bates came into play tonight, tied for the league lead with 43 assists. So he now has 44, and he has the league lead in assists all to his own. Thunder get a shot blocked in the left point. Grizzlies tried to dump it in. Thunder pick it off. As Grizzlies out at center ice, driving it in, we believe is Garrett Pike wearing number 12, and it was Pike. Adam Berg chases after it behind Wichita's net. Berge tonight is lined up with Mick Messner and Reed Lepster. Pike left side, lefty shot, saved by Gorsuch as he sprawled to his right and made the stop as there's 14:07 left in the first period. Draw is going to be in the Thunder zone. Looks like Bates is going to get the lone assist on the Walker goal. So Bates, as we mentioned before, picks up his league-leading 44th assist of the season. Tyson Upper will take the draw, the University of Calgary product. 1 goal and 1 assist this season. He's out there with Fitz and Nicolettes. Wichita wins the draw. They'll get out to new tries as they try to push it towards TJ Lloyd. Fitz challenges them at center ice. Luke Lemaster, the Alaska Fairbanks and University of Wisconsin product, will skate around his net. He'll drop it back for Pike. Garrett Pike will tap it off the near wing boards. Grizzlies skate from right to left here in the period. Over to Nicolettes as he got a piece of it at new tries. So Nicolettes in the left wing. Will kick it to Fitz behind the corner, behind Wichita's net. Fitz gets up top. Right side, righty shot, saved by Gorsuch. Will sweep it towards the end boards, deep in the Thunder zone. As the Thunder, loose puck towards left wing. Grizzlies deliver a hit. That's Nicolettes. As Dashke in the area with Upper. Nicolettes will whip it around the boards. Fitz chases after at the right point. Thunder will carry it across center ice. Grizzlies back defensively. So Thunder will cross center ice and dump it in. And they'll make a full line change. 13-10 on a moving clock, first period. Wichita leads 1-0 on Kobe Walker's 24th of the year. Grizzlies gain center ice and dump it in. Accepting the puck over in the far corners. Dominic Dockery, number 44, longtime Thunder skater. Wichita will lift it out to center ice. Puck hippity hops towards the Utah line. Taken by the Grizzlies. Cooper Jones will whip it towards his left. Puck off the left wing boards. Wood lets it go. Armstrong chases after it. And the Thunder will sky it deep into the Grizzlies zone. Utah moves it out to center ice. Wood gets it. Wood drops behind his back left wing for Dash, gets center ice over to Manning. Manning a +9 in his last 18 games. Will dance around to the left point. Now whip the puck around the boards as Armstrong over on the right side will skate towards Briley Wood, who's behind Wichita's net. Armstrong over in the left corner trying to shield Wichita from the puck. Armstrong gets up top to Araujo. Left point. His lefty shot goes high and wide as it goes out of play off the protective netting behind Trevor Gorsuch's net. 12:16 is the time remaining first period. Kobe Walker gets his 24th of the year. Peter Bates picking up his league-leading 44th assist this season. That was 5:17 into the first. It's Wichita 1, Utah 0. We're back in 1 minute on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
Maverick's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
12 minutes, 16 seconds is the time remaining first period. Thunder lead 1-0 on Kobe Walker's 24th of the year. Utah's outshot Wichita 3-2 so far as the Grizzlies have first period shots from Derek Dashke, Garrett Pike, and Dylan Fitz. Thunder over the offense line after winning the face-off. Wichita will bounce it across as looked like they were looking for a cutter was Nolan Neen wearing number 27. Andres Kulbris Marino gets hit by Grits. Boucher is tapped away by Griffin Ness, number 61 in his Grizzlies debut. Araujo, rink wide feed to the left, connects to Ness, over to Masha Donato. One-timer from the right side's blocked by Nolan Neen as the puck goes towards Jake Wallen, number 83, and he'll saucer it all the way towards center ice. The Thunder dump it in. Araujo gets it from Duplessis behind Utah's net. Araujo will now skate north-south. They'll skate towards neutral ice. He'll nudge it is right. Grizzlies over the offensive line. As Reed Lebster dances around to the right point, he'll drop it off. Grizzlies skate towards the right circle. Righty shot goes wide. Pike was out in front of the net trying to redirect it. Lebster will skate back towards the Utah line. He gets to Berg. Berg drops it for Messner, but the pass goes awry. As Mikhail Stenell on the right side will lift it to the middle of the ice. It's gloved and dropped by the Thunder. Wichita will skate towards the right wing boards. As Huffman will nudge it to his left. Now dancing around is Peter Bates, who picked up a first period assist on the Walker goal, over to Stenell. Stenell gets double teamed in the right corner by Lemaster and Adam Berg. Puck goes back towards Kobe Walker, right side, righty shot, saved by Duplessis, as Garrett Pike did a good job boxing out Wichita's Peter Bates in front of Utah's net. Duplessis holds on with 10:52 left in the first. So shots been pretty close to even. Derek Dashke will skate in with Cooper Jones. Dashke, according to what we saw on social media earlier today on the PHPA social media account, Dashke leads the league in minutes per game. I think we knew he played a ton of minutes, but we'll get to that shortly as Dashke will nudge it to Berg after the Grizzlies win the faceoff. Berg to Lebster, left wing. Lebster dances around, gets it towards Messner down the middle of the ice. Lefty shot is blocked away before it got towards Gorsuch. Lebster over the left wing, skates around Wichita's net. Lebster strong with the puck. So got it to his right for Jones across to Dashke. Dashke tried to skip it towards Lebster, but the pass was overled for him. Thunder will kick it off of Messner, skate at center ice. Grizzlies get it back. Jones across to Dashke, will slide it to Berg. Berg will bounce one towards the Wichita line where it's taken by TJ Lloyd. Lloyd over the offensive line. He's got one goal against the Grizzlies this season. He'll move to his left as a swing and a miss on a shot by Mitchell Russell, number 23. Thunder dance around at center ice. They try to get it towards Lloyd, who gets occupied by Lebster. Thunder skate in 2-on-3. Russell will move it to his left. It's picked off by Lebster. Will slide it deeper in the Grizzlies zone. Wichita gets up top, but nobody was home at the point as the Thunder were making a line change. Grizzlies want to call for too many men on the ice, but none to be had. Thunder cross center ice, and dumping it in is Nolan Need, a native of British Columbia. Now it's the right side. Dickman feeds it to his left. Now back to Dickman as he gets occupied. Dickman has 26 goals this season, which is among league leaders. Grizzlies get it out to center ice for Nicoletz. He'll bounce it off a Thunder defenseman, and that's Dockery. Nicoletz will nudge it deeper in the Thunder zone. Wichita comes out with a loose puck along the near side as they drop it off. Grizzlies retreat defensively as the Thunder will push it ahead. Jones towards Boucher, back towards Jones, who slides it to his left, and puck ends up going back towards the left point. Thunder skate towards the left wing. Wichita leads 1-0. About 9 minutes left in the first period. Left wing, righty shot, saved by Duplessis. Rebound goes to Utah. Upper gets it ahead. Grizzlies over the offensive line. Masha Donato skates towards the right circle, take a righty shot, and it goes wide. Grizzlies poke it towards Wichita. Thunder will clear it past Araujo. Finnegan will bounce it across. Puck slides towards the Grizzlies bench at center ice. Utah takes it. Araujo will drop it off for Manning. He'll skate towards the slot. Lefty shot. Glove saved by Gorsuch. And he holds on with 8:43 left in the first. We believe there's a timeout on the ice. It's the Thunder 1 and the Grizzlies nothing. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
8 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first period. Thunder lead 1-0 as Kobe Walker scored his 24th of the year, 5:18 into the contest, with Peter Bates getting the assist. Draws in the right circle as we see it from Flow Sports. Grizzlies skate from right to left during the period. Wichita wins the draw. They'll tap it out to center ice as they're looking for Caleb Huffman, who's a native of Fairbanks, Alaska. First time he's played against the Grizzlies. Loose puck goes back to Wichita. Will skate back into their own zone. Thunder moving out to center ice. Right wing feed. Goes past Dylan Boucher. Wichita's captain. He chases after it. He gives Pike a good wallop over in the right corner. As action over in the Grizzlies zone. Boucher will toss it to the corner he vacated. Thunder try to get it back towards Boucher, who gets held up by a couple Grizzlies. As the puck spins behind Utah's net, Lemaster runs it down. Who gets Luke Manning, who will feed it to his right for Wood across center ice. Wood over the offensive line, try to chip it ahead for Manning. Manning gets cut off by a Wichita skater as the puck hippie-hops towards Gorsuch, who will cover up with 7:59 left in the first. So draw's going to be into the Thunder zone. Wichita wearing a white jersey tonight with black numbers and a little bit of blue mixed in. For the Grizzlies, they've got a black jersey with white numbers and professional green trim. Griffin Ness is on the ice right now. Ness wearing number 61. He was acquired in a trade on Monday with the Toledo Walleye. Ness played in 59 games for Toledo and had 11 goals and 11 assists. Draw one by the Grizzlies. Masher Donato gets up top. Cooper Jones will chip it back towards the Maestro, who spins it around for Manning, who gets cut off by Nico Somerville. Somerville holds up Manning behind the net. Ness, wraparound shot, saved by Gorsuch, and he holds on with 7:44 left in the first. The Grizzlies did lose Cole Gallant in the trade for Griffin Ness. Although if you look at social media, it looks like a lot of Toledo fans were upset that Griffin Ness got traded. Seems like it'll be a win-win for both sides. Gallant will go to Toledo, where he had 6 goals and 26 assists in 58 games for the Grizzlies. But Griffin Ness appears to be a pretty good product. First-year pro out of the University of North Dakota. Somerville has a puck on the far side. There's about 7.5 minutes left in the first period. Thunder will zip it out to center ice. Puck bounces over the stick of Kobe Walker, the lone goal scorer today. Dashke across to Jones, back to Dashke, leads the league with 26.41 minutes per game. He'll get to Ness, who dumps it in from the Wichita line. Ness will race off the ice for a change as Aaron Aragon gets pushed in the back. Puck goes towards Kobe Walker. He'll nudge it ahead to somebody off the screen. Pass goes tape to tape as Stenell slot. He'll stop, take a lefty shot, and it goes wide as it ricochets off the end glass, and the puck bounces to Duplessis, who will cover up at the near goal line. 7:02 is left in the first. Grizzlies have maintained a slight shot advantage on the Thunder here so far. Wichita's been a pretty good scoring team this season. They're 5th in the league, averaging 3.57 goals per game. They are 17th in the league in goals allowed per game at 3.05. As Grizzlies will get it at center ice. Berg try to get it ahead towards Lebster, but the Thunder pick it off at center ice. Adam Berg will dump it back in from neutral ice. It glanced off the stick of Nolan Neen, and it goes out of play as we get a whistle with 6:48 left in the first. I wonder if it's going to be a fluky delay of game type of penalty. Berg dumped it in, and Neen batted it about waist high and flipped it out of play. And I wonder, it looked like the referee was signaling a delay of game penalty, as Wichita is now showing a sponsor that decided to show up for tonight's game. But I believe the Grizzlies might get a power play here And yeah, Nolan Neen's going to get 2 minutes for giving a fan a souvenir from his own zone, but it was kind of a fluky type of delay of game because the puck ended up going about waist high as the Grizzlies were trying to dump it in, and Neen just batted it out of play. So the Grizzlies' power play goes to work. They're 12th in the league at 19.9% on the year. Thunder win the faceoff, and they'll clear it all the way out. Derek Dashke, who leads the Grizzlies in power play points, will take the puck. He'll skate down the middle of the ice, and he'll drop it off as Utah will get to Mastro Donato down the middle of the ice. He'll poke it to his left for Armstrong, who lets it go. Wichita, as well, it looks like we got Tulsa's camera operators tonight, unfortunately. Armstrong moved to his right, and the puck bounced off a Wichita skate. Grizzlies accept the puck and neutralize, but I think a penalty is going to be called as Utah tripped up Wichita as the puck was going back to neutral ice. So it looks like Reed Lepster is going to get 2 minutes for tripping, and we'll skate 4-on-4 for 1:29 seconds. Two referees tonight are Rocco Stakoviak and Jarrett Burton. The linesmen are Riley Hickey and Chuck Schammel. As Lepster bounced the puck off of Finnegan, then as Finnegan was chasing after the loose puck at neutral ice, Lepster tripped him up. Lepster didn't argue the call. It was a classic trip, and we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 1:29 seconds as there's 6:17 remaining in the first. Thunder win the draw as TJ Lloyd will skate towards left side. He's being shadowed by Griffin Ness. Lloyd feeds up top, but it goes past the Wichita defenseman. Gorsuch plays the puck near the restricted area, pretty close to being in it, playing with the puck, as he'll toss it all the way deep in the Grizzlies zone. It looks like icing is going to be on Wichita with 6:03 left in the first. So draw is going to come back towards Trevor Gorsuch. In a 4-on-4 situation this year, the Grizzlies have scored 4 goals, and they've allowed 2 goals in a 4-on-4 situation this year. Mastro Donato will take the draw, the second-year pro out of Canisius. He's out there with Griffin Ness, who's got good speed. Ness gets it off of Mastro Donato. Grizzlies win the draw. Utah will get it towards Ness. Right side, righty shot goes wide. Garrett Pike has it glance off his stick on a rebound attempt. Pike feeds it out in front, but it goes all the way to the high slot for Mastro Donato. He'll slide it towards Ness. Right side, his righty shot is saved by Gorsuch. Rebound goes to Wichita. 2-on-1. Thunder cross center ice. Wichita's got numbers. Baker over towards the middle of the ice, and the puck is poked away as they're looking for Mitchell Russell. Pike over across to Mastro Donato, and a Grizzlies score! Pike tried to throw it across the right side, and the Grizzlies tied up at 1, and it looks like it's Keaton Mastro Donato getting his 13th of the year as the Maestro got a cross-ice pass from Pike, and the Maestro puts it away. So it's a 4-on-4 goal for the Grizzlies. It's their 5th 4-on-4 goal this year. Pike found a cutter to the right side. Mastro Donato tape to tape. A Thunder skater was skating right in front of Mastro Donato, so he didn't have a ton of time and space to be able to get a good follow-through. But Mastro Donato scores his 13th of the year, and the Grizzlies tie it up. So Pike's going to get the main assist. That will be his 8th assist of the season. It's Pike's 7th game as a Grizzly. So we're tied at 1, continue to skate 4-on-4. Grizzlies might have a power player. We'll do some math. Messner skates in, left side shot is blocked by Gorsuch. As skating around his net's Dominic Dockery. So we're still skating 4-on-4. Thunder will have an abbreviated power play of about 30 seconds coming up. Messner left side will take a shot, and it's blocked away by the stick of a Thunder skater, and that's Tyler Jetty, number 81. Grizzlies get it up top. Dashke left wing. He'll skate towards the high slot. Now he stops. Dashke drops it for Messner. It's brushed away by Jetty. Messner gets a loose puck at center ice. He'll zip it across to Dashke. Dashke off the left wing boards. He'll sky it into the Thunder zone. Messner chases after it. Puck will hippity hop towards Gorsuch. We'll throw it towards the left corner. As coming out of the box is a Thunder skater. As the Thunder are on the power play for the next 13 seconds. We have 4.5 minutes remaining here on a moving clock first period. Wichita got a goal from Kobe Walker. Grizzlies answer with Keaton Mastro Donato getting his 13th of the year. Thunder cross center ice. They dump it in. Dashke looks over his left shoulder. He accepts the puck as Dickman Sherrills the play. Now Dickman took it away from him. As now we're skating 5-on-5. Lloyd gets it across left point. Thunder fired towards the net. As saved by Duplessis. Puck still alive. As Araujo delivers a hit. Dickman tried to bounce one out in front. It glanced off a Dashke's stick. As Dashke and Araujo double-team Dickman. Grizzlies will slide it out to center ice. Getting across center ice and dumping it in is Adam Berg. Lepster chases after. He gets there about the same time as the Thunder skater, and that's Somerville, number 2. As Grizzlies in the offensive zone skate towards the right corners. We're tied at 1, 3.5 minutes left first period. Right side, righty shot goes wide. Running it down along the left wing boards is Dylan Boucher. Gets spun around by Nicoletz. Nicoletz gets the puck and he'll toss it to an open corner on the left side. Running it down is TJ Lloyd behind his net. He'll tap it towards Boucher. Gets occupied by Araujo. As Boucher nudges down to center ice. Alex Gritz over the line, 1-on-3. Skates towards the left point. He'll take a shot that's blocked. Gritz gets it back. He'll dump it deeper into the Grizzlies zone. Utah over on the left side loses their balance. Araujo gets the puck. He'll skate behind Duplessis' net towards the near side. Araujo kicks it across looking for Fitz. It bounced off of Dockery, who kicks it off of Fitz. Dockery gets it back. He stops before he gets behind his own net. He'll move it ahead to his left. Thunder cross center ice. Less than 3 minutes left in the first period on a 1-1 tie. Grizzlies get the puck. Manning skates towards the left corner. Now he'll skate back towards center ice. He gets back checked. He lost the puck. Armstrong will take it in the left wing. He steps over the offensive line, and he whips it around the boards. Lemaster on the right point. Throws to the middle of the ice. Pass was behind a Grizzly. Skating ends Mitchell Russell, right wing. Throws to the middle of the ice as looked like Wallen got a stick lifted. He couldn't accept the puck. Quick cross-ice pass towards the left, connects to Wood. He'll chip it towards his left. Armstrong fell down as he was accepting it. As the Thunder skate in 2-on-2. As the Thunder over to the high slot. Righty shot saved by Duplessis, and he holds on with 2:09 left in the first. Well, the Grizzlies tied it up as Keaton Mastrodonado scored 14:33 in with Pike and Griffin Ness getting the assists. We're back in 1 minute on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Two minutes and 9 seconds left in the first period. It's the Thunder 1 and the Grizzlies 1. Wichita wins the offensive zone draw, left wing. Righty shot is blocked. That was taken by Mitchell Russell. Russell over on the left point. He'll get it in deeper behind Wichita's net. They skate towards the right side. Thunder throw it towards the net, and it goes wide. Now left wing. Thunder throw it through the mouth crease towards the near wing boards, and the pass goes wide of the mark. Aragon races to the offensive zone, skates towards the left side, tried to center, and it bounced off a Thunder stick. Aragon gets it back left corner. Now down the middle of the ice. Grizzlies get cut off by Wichita, and the Thunder clear it out towards the Utah line. Dashke, quick cross-ice pass, is picked off by the Thunder. Now the puck goes deep into the Wichita zone. Gorsuch will drop it off as the Thunder back towards the near wing boards. Cooper Jones gets there, make that Carter Jones, not to be confused with the Grizzlies' Cooper Jones, no relation. As Carter Jones, native of Colbert, Washington, as Jones chases after it. The Thunder are called for icing with 1:18 left in the first. Grizzlies have outshot the Thunder 10-6 here so far. Dashke and Andres Kulbis Marino each have 2 shots, and 6 of the Grizzlies have 1 shot, including the goal scorer, Keaton Mastrodonado, who tied it up 14:33 into the first. 6 shots for the Thunder. Nobody has more than 1 so far. Kobe Walker, as the Thunder's lone goalie, scored 5:18 into the first. As puck gets dumped into Duplessis, as Araujo will wing it out towards his right. Grizzlies cross center ice in a black jersey, white numbers, professional green trim. Utah overled Garrett Pike as it ricochets off the Wichita backboards. Grizzlies skate from right to left here in the first period. Less than a minute left in the first, as a 2-on-2 battle. Now the puck goes towards the right side. Righty shot saved by Gorsuch as Lebster had a grade A chance in the right wing. Pike tried to shovel it towards the net, and that's blocked away. Now Somerville will pin Pike towards the right corner boards. Utah tried to center it to Lebster, and it's sticked away by the Thunder. Wichita gets it out to center ice. TJ Lloyd from blue line to Dickman. Dickman over the line. Tried to throw it to the middle of the ice. It's cut off by Pike as they're looking for Finnegan out in front of the net. As Grizzlies out to neutral ice. Jones will throw it back in for the Thunder. Garrett Pike accepts it. Pike's had an outstanding first period. As he'll guided across to Araujo. As Araujo will get it back towards Manning. Grizzlies almost setting up for one final shot. 15 seconds left in the first. Utah sauced over to Wood, tape to tape. Across off a Grizzly stick, chasing after it's Araujo. He steps over the offensive line, lays it for Armstrong, back to Araujo, who lets it go towards the left corner as the Thunder will bounce it out to center ice. And that will do it for 20 minutes of play over at INTRUST Bank Arena. Well, Thunder scored first with Kobe Walker, 5:18 in. Wichita's 26-2 when scoring first this year. Grizzlies scored a 4-on-4 goal. It's the fifth different 4-on-4 goal scored by the Grizzlies this year as Keaton Mastrodonado didn't have a whole lot of time and space in the slot. He didn't really have enough time to put together a good follow-through, but he was able to find the back of the net for the 13th time this year with Garrett Pike and Griffin Ness getting the assists. And for Ness, that's his first point as a Grizzly. He had 11 assists in 59 games with Toledo earlier this season. When we come back, we'll recap the first 20 minutes of play and we'll also go over some NHL scores. It's the Grizzlies 1 and the Thunder 1 after 1. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
When you pay with the Nitro card at Maverick, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account today.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to AmericaFirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Pretty solid first 20 minutes of play for the Grizzlies as we're through one period over at INTRUST Bank Arena, and we're tied at 1. Grizzlies outshot the Thunder 14-6 through one period. Grizzlies got 2 shots each from Derek Dashke, Andres Kulbis-Marino, as well as Garrett Pike. Grizzlies had 1 shot from 8 different players as well. Utah had a 10-6 advantage in the shot count with about 2 minutes left in the first period. Grizzlies really ended the first period strong. Reed Lebster had a pretty good look from the right side. Grizzlies also had some good looks. Looked like Messner had a good look or two late in the first period as well. So pretty strong first 20 minutes of play for the Grizzlies. The defensive pairing of Garrett Pike and Luke LeMaster are a +1 after one period. For the Thunder, and there are 6 shots. Nobody had more than 1, but they got the first goal of the game. As Kobe Walker scored 5:18 into the first, there was a bit of a scramble play at the near Utah goal line. Bates got the puck skated towards the middle of the ice. He found an open Walker over in the left wing. Bates got to Walker, and Walker put it away as Duplessis kicked his right pad out, trying to find a way to get a piece of it, but Walker was able to find the back of the net. Kobe Walker now has 24 goals this year. Peter Bates, with that assist, now leads the league with 44 assists on the season. Grizzlies got a 4-on-4 situation. Nolan Neen for Wichita picked up a delay of game minor, 13:43 in, although it wasn't exactly the type of delay of game that the rule was intended for. Grizzlies were at neutral ice trying to dump the puck in, pucking it up about waist high. Neen just kind of batted it, and the puck ricocheted out of play as Neen was trying to intercept a dump in from the Grizzlies, and he knew it immediately, and the officials signaled the delay of game, and Neen ended up serving 2 minutes, but the Grizzlies' power play was abbreviated as Reed Lepster picked up a tripping minor, 14:33 in, so that was 50 seconds into the power play. Lepster tripped up Ryan Finnegan, and so we skated 4-on-4 for a minute and a half, and in the 4-on-4, that's when the Grizzlies scored with Keaton Mastrodonado getting his 13th of the year with Garrett Pike and Griffin Ness getting the assists. And if you joined us late, Griffin Ness joined the Grizzlies in a trade with the Toledo Walleye on Monday. I believe Ness joined the team yesterday as he's wearing number 61. Ness had a pretty solid first full season as a pro with the Toledo, as it is his first full year as a pro. He played at the University of North Dakota for 4 seasons, and at the end of his college career, he was signed by the Maine Mariners. He played in 2 games with Maine towards the end of last season, signed with Toledo this year, and he had a pretty solid rookie campaign for the Walleyes, scoring 11 goals and 11 assists. You know, I'd mentioned Cole Gallant had appeared in every game for the Grizzlies. For Toledo, Griffin Ness had appeared in all 59 games. He was a solid contributor to the Walleye attack, and I imagine the trade's going to be a win-win. Ness is going to get plenty of opportunities, just as he did in the first period with the assists. He'll get a lot of key minutes for the Grizzlies. He might play a little bit more power play time than he did as a Walleye. I imagine it's going to be a win-win. Obviously, Cole Gallant's a solid player. He goes to Toledo after scoring 6 goals and 26 assists for the Grizzlies in 58 games this season. So Ness and Pike got the assists on the Mastrodonado goal that was scored 14:33 into the first. So the Grizzlies had a pretty good shot advantage. In fact, both teams do allow quite a few shots. Grizzlies are 26th in the league in shots allowed per game at 34.76, but the Thunder are 28th in the 29-team league in shots allowed per game at 35.62. So we'll see what happens in the second frame. The Grizzlies, remember, in late January, they had a game on, if I remember right, it's January 25th, where the Grizzlies scored 7 second-period goals as they walloped the Wichita Thunder that night, 9-3. That's Utah's lone victory against Wichita this year. I imagine we're going to see a close one throughout. In fact, each of the last 2 meetings between the Grizzlies and the Thunder have ended in a shootout. Both of them were won by Mikael Stenell. So we'll see what happens here in the second frame. Good first 20 minutes of play for the Grizzlies. They certainly answered the Wichita goal with one of their own, and Utah seemed to control the puck pretty well in the first 20 minutes of play. In particular, it looked like, even though it's difficult on this remote feed to be able to spot individual performers, especially with what they do away from the puck, but it looked like Garrett Pike was a standout for the Grizzlies in the first 20 minutes of play. When we come back, we'll go over some NHL games on the other side, as we're tied at 1 over at INTRUST Bank Arena between the Grizzlies and the Wichita Thunder. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
After one period over at INTRUST Bank Arena, it's the Grizzlies 1 and the Thunder 1. Action in the National Hockey League, there's 4 games. One of them is in progress. Halfway through the second period, over on national TV on TNT, the Red Wings lead the Sabres 3-2. Alex DeBrincat has a goal for Detroit. Tage Thompson has scored his 34th of the year for the Sabres. That one has 13 minutes left in the second period. It's the first of a TNT Wednesday night doubleheader. The second game of that doubleheader is going to be at 8 o'clock as the Anaheim Ducks are taking on the Utah Hockey Club. That game is going to be played in Utah over at Delta Center. Clayton Keller leads Utah with 50 assists this season, and he's certainly been a solid contributor for the hockey club. Karel Vejmelka has 17 victories on the season. Utah's coming into play with a record of 28, 25, and 11. Anaheim is 28, 29, and 7. So big game for both teams in the Western Conference standings. Looks like Lucas Dostal is going to get the start in net for the Ducks, and it's going to be Karel Vejmelka. Veggie's going to get the start for the Utah Hockey Club. Liam O'Brien, I got to imagine this will be the night. You know, if Liam O'Brien ever scores a goal, especially at home, that Delta Center crowd is going to be up for grabs. On Monday, the hockey club lost in a shootout 4-3 to the Toronto Maple Leafs, but Toronto scored the first 3 goals of the game. Then Utah responded with 3 second-period goals. Michael Carcone, Nick Schmaltz, and Barrett Hayton each found the back of the net. Mitch Marner ended up with the shootout game winner as the Maple Leafs defeated Utah 4-3. At 7 o'clock, Canucks are at the Flames, and at 8:30, the Montreal Canadiens take on the Seattle Kraken. The Grizzlies NHL affiliate, the Colorado Avalanche, are off tonight. The Avalanche return to action on Friday, it appears, as the Avalanche don't play on Thursday. Friday night, the Avalanche will take on the Calgary Flames. Colorado's got a record of 39, 24, and 3 on the season. The Wichita Thunder, their NHL affiliate, they bounced around with a few teams. They're currently affiliated with the San Jose Sharks. San Jose has been in a bit of a rebuild. The Sharks' next game will be tomorrow night at 8:30 against the Chicago Blackhawks. That will be a home game for San Jose, who has a record of 17, 40, and 9 on the year. We'll come back and talk some hockey on the other side as Utah and Wichita are tied at 1 after 1 period of play. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Maverick's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
With the Nitro card at Maverick, You always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account today.
After one period, Utah and Wichita are tied at 1. We mentioned it during the first period, but there is a social media post made by the PHPA, the Professional Hockey Players Association, that mentioned the top 5 minutes per game skaters in both the ECHL and AHL. Some interesting names in the ECHL. Now, we had known that Derek Dashke, and unfortunately, I don't get the minutes per game, listings, but it almost feels like every game Dashke plays 25 to 27 minutes. It seems like he's always on the ice, whether it's a home game for the Grizzlies or we're watching the stupid remote feed. But Dashke, it was confirmed by the PHPA, does lead the league in minutes per game. He averages 26.41 minutes per contest, and that's according to the PHPA and Sport Contract, which tracks minutes per game in the AHL and ECHL. Interestingly enough, third on the list is Kyle Mayhew, who averages 24.38 minutes per game for the Fort Wayne Comets. Mayhew was second team all-league last season with the Grizzlies, and you got to imagine if Dashke performs well over the final 14 games of the regular season, he could be either first team or second team all-league. And after all, with what he's done this season, he came into play today, fourth among league defensemen with 47 points, 14 goals, and 33 assists. And he is second with 14 goals among league defensemen. Remember the Grizzlies 3 times over the last 7 years have had a defenseman that has led all league defensemen in goals. And so Derek Dashke, who had 16 goals with Kalamazoo last year, has really performed as advertised for the Grizzlies this season. Dashke's been a consistent performer. He had 1 goal and 1 assist on Sunday afternoon in the 3-2 loss. He has a point in 30 of 51 games this season. And Dashke does lead the club with 12 multiple point games on the year. Dashke's also been a very high volume shooter. He has 28 games of 3 or more shots, and he had 2 shots in the first period against Wichita. We're tied at 1. We'll skate 5-on-5 to start the second period. You've been tuned into the Intermission Report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Maverick's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
Now we're about set for second period action over at INTRUST Bank Arena as the Grizzlies are tied at 1 with the Thunder. Utah did outshoot Wichita 14-6 in the first period. And the Grizzlies have averaged close to 40 shots per game against Wichita this year. Looks like a bit of a late arriving crowd over at INTRUST Bank Arena as they haven't announced the attendance yet here this evening. Vinny Duplessis saved 5 of 6 in the first period for the Grizzlies. His last outing was on March 1st, where the Grizzlies got an 8-3 victory over the Tulsa Oilers. Wichita's Trevor Gorsuch has been busy. He has started every game for the Thunder since February 15th, and he has saved 13 of 14 so far. Grizzlies will skate from left to right as we attempt to see the game on Flow Sports, and please be a little bit patient with me as I am at the mercy of this one Flow Sports camera. As Luke Manning will take the draw, he's got Wood to his right and Armstrong to his left. Alex Gritz will take the draw for the Thunder, and he's lined up with Dylan Boucher and Jake Wallen. As the draw goes towards the Grizzlies, Utah will tap it towards Manning, who zips it across off the far wing boards to Pike. Pike gets it across to LeMaster, over to Manning at center ice right wing. Manning steps over the line, veers off to the left. Manning's now on the left point, so he'll zip it around to Wood. Wood to Armstrong, who will bounce it over his stick. As Manning over in the corner gets held up by Gritz. Armstrong trying to join the play. Armstrong, Manning, and Wood reach a +2 on Sunday against Tulsa. Manning gets it taken away by Lloyd. It will throw it to Boucher, who gets hit in the side by a Grizzly. Alex Gritz will negotiate his way to neutralize. He'll get bounced off the boards near the Grizzlies bench. Utah will try to get towards Briley Wood. It's sticked away. Thunder chase after it. Now Wood gets there first behind Wichita's net, as he'll throw it towards the right wing. Chasing after it's Aragon, who delivers a good shoulder check on Nico Somerville for Wichita. Thunder skate in, right side, Peter Bates. He'll take a lefty shot, saved by Duplessis. Rebound is cleared towards the left corner. Griffin Ness will drop it. Now it goes to Aragon, who tried to get to Ness, who was cutting down the middle of the ice. And the Thunder will dump it deeper in the Grizzlies zone. Dashke over to Ness, wearing number 61. That's the same number that was worn by Christian Horn in the 2020-21 season. He'll nudge to his left, back towards Ness. Left circle, backhand shot goes wide, as Ness didn't have a whole lot of time to get a quality shot on net. But Ness was a solid performer for Toledo this season. The Walleye fans were certainly sad to see him go. Easy for me to say. Mastrodonado will skate back into his own zone as the Grizzlies will spread the ice. Jones gets it to Dashke, who leads the league in minutes per game this season at 26.5. Over to Mastrodonado, right side. The Maestro will sky it deep into the Thunder zone. Puck bounces off the Wichita backboards on one hop of the ice. As the Thunder out to neutralize, it's picked off by Manning, who sidesteps one Thunder skater, but the Thunder take it away. 2 minutes into the second, still tied at 1. Quick cross-ice pass couldn't be reached by Declan Smith. As Utah crosses center ice, Lebster gets spun around just in front of the Wichita line. He dumps it in, as Lebster got hit by Declan Smith. As Berg and a Thunder skater collide. Berg gets the puck, as he'll bounce to the right wing. Lebster at the point. Back to Berg. Berg sweeps one to Messner. Messner to the middle of the ice, looking for Lebster. Lebster tried to shovel it towards the net, and it's blocked away by Dominic Dockery. Now Lebster will skate towards the left point with ease. Over towards Araujo, who rolls one to the left circle. Nobody home but a Thunder skater. Thunder will carry it out across center ice. Quick cross-ice pass towards the right connects. Wichita will dump it towards the left point, and the puck goes back to neutral ice. Carrying it back into the Thunder zone is Caleb Huffman, a native of Fairbanks, Alaska. It's Huffman's 5th game as a Thunder skater, 6'4", 215 pounds. Thunder ahead as they step over the offensive line. Jones will skate towards the corner, gets tripped up by Mastrodonado, and it looks like a call was made. The referee over in the left corner didn't make the call, but off the screen, the other referee decided to call a trip. We thought it was Mastrodonado, but instead it's Andres Kulbis Marino who will get the penalty. It's a second minor penalty as a Grizzly, and he will walk into the box. And so Wichita will have their first full power play of the evening, as Kulbis Marino tripped up Jones. Interestingly enough, that referee that was right near the play didn't make a call, but it was the referee on the other side that gave the penalty to Kulbis Marino. Wichita's power play this year is tied for 6th in the league at 21.5%. Grizzlies penalty kills at 70.9%. Thunder win the draw. Jay Dickman's got 23 power play points. Watch out for him. Puck slides towards the left point. It's kept in as the Thunder get it to the left circle, dancing around. And now they get to Bates. Bates trying to get to the middle of the ice for Dickman. Dashke gets it, and he clears it all the way out. Trevor Gorsuch plays behind his net. He'll drop it for TJ Lloyd. Stenell cuts in front of Lloyd and takes the puck. Mikael Stenell has 23 goals, 42 assists this season. Now left pass goes past Stenell. Peter Bates chases after it, but the Thunder get called for icing on their power play with 16-16 left in the second and a minute 23 left in their power play. Both teams have one shot in the second frame. Draw is going to be at center ice. Pretty much the officials' way of saying, my bad, we shouldn't have blown the whistle. Aragon will take the draw against what looks to be Luke Granger. And it is Granger winning the faceoff wearing number 29. He's on the fourth line this evening with Declan Smith and Mitchell Russell. Wichita gets to the Utah line. Grizzlies get it, and they clear it all the way back towards Wichita goaltender Trevor Gorsuch, who was one of 7 goaltenders who appeared in games for the Grizzlies during the 2020-21 season. Gorsuch was a teammate with Grizzlies assistant coach Christian Horn that year. Thunder zipping around the boards. Jones cuts off Stenell. As the puck's up top, TJ Lloyd left wing, skates towards a high slot, take a righty shot. Saved by Duplessis as Vinny holds on with 52 seconds left in the power play. Good job by Cooper Jones out in front of the net, making sure Stenell couldn't get a rebound if there was one. So the Thunder will make a line change, and so do the Grizzlies. Utah will get Matt Araujo out there with Masha Donato. Mick Messner will take the draw. Can't see the other defenseman. I think that's Garrett Pike, who's along the far wing boards. Draw one by Utah. Araujo will get to Masha Donato, who has Utah's lone goal tonight, and he will helicopter it all the way towards Trevor Gorsuch. Puck ricochets off the Wichita end boards. Thunder will race cross ice. Right wing pass connects. Thunder skate over the offensive line. Stopping on a dime's Ryan Finnegan. He'll sweep one up top. Right point. Righty shot. Saved by Duplessis. Rebound shot and a score. And the Thunder get a power play goal. So it might be Jake Wallen, 83. Let's see when the lights stop flickering on and off. Looks like it might be Declan Smith. Shot was taken from the right side. Ricocheted. Pike was in the area. Pike dove towards the goal line, and Declan Smith gets his 6th of the year. It's a power play tally with 15:20 left in the second, as the initial shot was taken from the right point. Might have been Nolan Neen that took the shot. Puck bounced off of Duplessis. It stayed in the crease for half a second, and then Declan Smith located it, and he fired it as Pike was diving towards his left, but Smith was able to get the power play goal, 15:20 into the second. So the Thunder light up the scoreboard for the second time tonight. Declan Smith will get the goal. We believe that was Nolan Neen who took the shot from the right point. He would get an assist as the Thunder now lead 2-1. Grizzlies win the center ice draw and dump it in as Manning delivers a hit on the Thunder skater, and that was Alex Gritz on the receiving end. As the Thunder dump it in, Jones chases after it. Cooper Jones throws it to the right corner. Wichita gets it as they'll plop it out in front of the net looking for Alex Gritz. Grizzlies will clear it towards the right wing boards. As the Thunder, Alex Gritz gets pushed. Utah gets out to center ice. Pass ahead over to the left side. Grizzlies skate in. Lefty shot saved by Gorsuch. Shot was taken by Luke Manning. Thunder come back the other way. 3-on-3 over the line. Wichita skates towards the right side. Lefty shot saved by Duplessis. Rebound towards the left wing wall. As Dashke over in the corner gets double teamed, but Dashke with Gritz nearby will throw it across. It's Cooper Jones. Make that, it is Jones. We'll get to Wood, right side. Wood over the offensive line, skates towards the corner. Jones gets the puck, tried to throw it on a tough angle and bounced off the stick. Now Manning, left side shot, save, rebound shot, and a score! Cooper Jones gets his 5th of the year, and just like that, we're tied at 2. Boy, Luke Manning had a good look from the left side, bounced off of Gorsuch, and Cooper Jones was over on the right side collecting it. As Jones had the puck over in the right corner, fired a shot off the side of the net. Manning behind the net was able to remove the stick from Somerville. Manning's shot from the left side bounced off of Gorsuch, and Jones from the right side was able to shovel it past the Wichita goal line. So it's the Grizzlies 2 and the Thunder 2. As action is certainly picking up here in the second period. Declan Smith scored a power play goal with the assist going to Nolan Neen and Ryan Finnegan. Grizzlies tied up with Cooper Jones getting the goal. Luke Manning should get an assist, and that would be his 17th of the year. Thunder have the puck in the offensive zone as Stenell gets shadowed by Kulbis Marino. Stenell dances around. He's one of the best scoring forwards in the league. He'll throw it up top as the Thunder have it in the left point. Walker will throw it to the middle of the ice. Stenell skates in. Lefty shot Saved by Duplessis. Finney holds on with 13:45 left in the second. Both teams already have a goal in the second period. Declan Smith gave the Thunder a 2-1 lead. Grizzlies tied it up as Cooper Jones scored 5:44 in, with Luke Manning and Briley Wood getting the assists. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Looks like we got a pretty entertaining game going on at INTRUST Bank Arena. Both teams do have a second period goal. Declan Smith got a power play goal, 4:40 in, with Nolan Neen and Ryan Finnegan getting the assists. Grizzlies tied it up a minute, 4 seconds later, as Cooper Jones got his 5th of the year and 4th as a Grizzly. Luke Manning picked up his 17th assist this year, and Briley Wood extends his point-scoring streak to 5 straight as he gets his 23rd assist this year. Grizzlies in their own zone win the faceoff. They escape from left to right as we attempt to see the game on Flow Sports. Utah crosses center ice. Messner overskates it as Grizzlies tag back up. Grizzlies dump it in. Thunder get the puck. They're wearing a white jersey tonight with black numbers and a little bit of blue mixed in. Nico Somerville behind his net, a native of Port Alberni, British Columbia. He'll nudge to his right. Thunder will race out to center ice as they zip it towards the left wing boards to Stenell. Gets it. He's at the Utah line. He'll whip it around the wall. As the Grizzlies throw it to the middle of the ice, Stenell accepts it, try to move it ahead, and it's cut off by a Grizzly. I think that's Luke Lemaster, who gets to his right for Lebster. Lebster head to Berg, who races to the right goal line. Berg trying to find a cutting Messner out in front. It's picked off by the Thunder, who race across center ice. Thunder over the offensive line, right wing. Wichita skates in. Stenell, right circle, lefty shot. Saved by Duplessis. Rebound goes to Utah as Reed Lebster will race out to center ice. 2-on-3. He'll guide it to his left. Berg over the line. He'll chip it to the middle of the ice for Messner. One-timer is blocked as that bounced off a Thunder defenseman who's limping back and forth. Thunder have the puck. They're deep in their own zone. Grizzlies make a change as Tyson Upper's on the ice with Fitz and Nicolette. Thunder will tattoo it off the near wing boards. Grizzlies cut it off. Fitz skates in. He'll drop it for Nicolette's right side. Nicolette's looking for a shot, and he gets his time and space taken away by Declan Smith, who scored the second period goal. Smith with a quick cross-ice pass towards the right side as the Thunder dance around. Right circle, righty shot, saved by Duplessis. He holds on. Mitchell Russell took the shot from the right side. Duplessis makes the save with 12:13 left in the second. Seems like Mitchell Russell for Wichita's had the puck quite a bit here tonight. He has 9 goals and 7 assists in 32 games. Luke Manning will take the draw. He picked up one of the assists on the goal that was scored by Cooper Jones. Interestingly enough, Grizzlies might have caught a little bit of a break. Manning looked like he slashed Nico Somerville behind the Thunder net before Manning was able to get the puck, take the shot that was ricocheted off of Gorsuch on towards Jones for when Jones scored the tying goal. 12:08 left in the second. Thunder won the draw. Right side shot was saved by Duplessis. Draw is going to come back into the Grizzlies zone again. Both teams are in the bottom 4 of the 29-team league in shots allowed per game. So it wouldn't be surprising if we see Utah or Wichita, or maybe both teams, fire 35-plus shots. Thunder win another draw, get it out towards a high slot. Lefty shot is gloved by Duplessis. He holds on as there's now 12:05 left in the second. So Thunder up to 9 shots in the second period after taking 6 in the entire first period alone. Grizzlies have 4 shots in the second, including Cooper Jones's goal that tied it up 5:44 into the second. Thunder win the draw as they'll spin along the wall. Dashke will one-handed ahead towards Wood. Wood back towards Dashke. Thunder take it away. Wichita's Luke Granger tried to find a teammate in the left circle. It's cut off. Grizzlies intercept it. Wood over to Armstrong on the right side. Armstrong finds a cutter. Messner right side gets spun around as he got back checked by Declan Smith. Thunder will lift it over Armstrong's head. Is it going to be delay of game? I think it will. Could be the second delay of game penalty of the evening for Wichita, unless it got deflected off the glass. One of the two referees is skating towards center ice, and it does look like it's going to be a delay of game penalty, as Caleb Huffman gave a fan a souvenir from his own zone. Huffman picks up his first penalty of the season. It's his fifth game with the Thunder. And so the Grizzlies will have their second power play of the night, as we're tied at 2 with 11:40 left in the second. Maybe they can save the puck for Caleb Huffman. That's his first professional penalty. He started this season playing in 20 games at Simon Fraser University, where he had 3 goals and 13 assists. Before that, played 2 years at the University of Alaska Anchorage, where he was a rival with some of the Alaska Fairbanks products, including Pike and Braden Nicolette's. Grizzlies won the draw. Master Donato already 1 goal tonight. Tried to drop it for Daschke. Daschke gets to the middle of the ice. Grizzlies towards the right point, as Messner will guide it towards Daschke, who directs the Lebster right side. Lebster will take a righty shot. Kick saved by Gorsuch. Rebound goes to Messner behind Wichita's net, but the net got dislodged as Messner tried to carry the puck around the net, and the Thunder player dislodged it. So time is stopped with 11:19 left in the second. Watch out for Briley Wood on this power play unit. I'm not sure he's on the ice now, though, as Grizzlies do have Armstrong, Messner, and Lebster on the ice with Daschke, and we believe Master Donato. So watch out for Wood a little bit later. He's got 6 power play goals on the year. As a draw won by the Grizzlies, Daschke has it in the right point, but when Wood is on the ice, watch out for him. He's dangerous on Utah's power plays. Armstrong to Daschke in the high slide, fires towards the net, saved by Gorsuch. Rebound goes towards the right corner. Grizzlies delivery hit, Lebster in the area, as Messner gets pushed in the back by a Thunder skater, and that was Nolan Neen. Puck goes up top, kept in by Lebster, gets to Armstrong, back to Lebster, slides it across. Daschke skates towards the left circle, take a lefty shot. And looks like the puck deflects out of play as we get a whistle with 10:52 left in the second. Boy, Daschke had all sorts of momentum as he was skating towards the left circle, and the shot must have been blocked off the protective netting as the puck was bouncing and stayed in play, but the puck must have gone out of play temporarily as there's 10:52 left in the second. And with 1:13 left in the power play, it's possible both teams will change up skaters. No, looks like it's about the same 5 on the ice for the Grizzlies. Armstrong, Messner, Master Donato with Lebster and Daschke. Grizzlies win the draw. Master Donato left side dancing around. He's already got a goal tonight, 13 on the year. He'll guide it up top as he was looking for Daschke. It went towards Armstrong. Now Master Donato gets it to Daschke left point across to Lebster. Lebster dangles towards the right circle. He surveys. Now he gets it back up top to Daschke. Daschke trying to get towards Lebster. It's picked off. Finnegan tried to reach it, neutral ice, and couldn't. Puck slides all the way towards Duplessis, who outlets it ahead. Master Donato crosses center ice. He'll kick it towards Messner. Messner gets it off the right wing boards. Grizzlies skate from left to right here in the period. As Messner tried to get it ahead to Daschke, but the puck goes back to neutral ice. Grizzlies will switch up skaters. Lebster enters from the right wing. He gets to Wood down the middle of the ice. They got righty shot, saved by Gorsuch, and Gorsuch will clear it off the right wing boards. See, I told you to watch out for Wood. He's already got a power play shot here, and he had a good look from the slot. As Wichita behind their net, halfway through the scheduled 60-minute affair, as they'll throw a cross-ice pass. Dickman gets it down the middle. Shot and scores. The Thunder get a shorty as they take a 3-2 lead, and it's Jake Wallen getting the goal. Wallen picks up his 8th of the year. Thunder had the puck deep in their own zone. 3/4 of the length of the ice pass towards Dickman. Dickman collected it left wing at the Utah line, centered it out to Wallen, and Wallen skated in with all sorts of momentum, and he got it past Duplessis. See, 6 shorthanded goal allowed by the Grizzlies this season. Jay Dickman's going to get the main assist. That will be his 37th of the year. Just a 2-pass sequence. Thunder had the puck deep in their own zone. They got it to Dickman as the long-range feed went tape to tape, and then Dickman found a cutting Jake Wallen. Thunder win the draw as they get it back in, as Wichita leads 3-2. Puck slides towards Duplessis. He'll keep the play alive, as Wichita's Caleb Huffman will come out of the box after serving his first pro penalty. He gets belted by Griffin Ness. Now Ness gets the puck. He'll throw it towards the middle of the ice. Grizzlies get tripped up. Yeah, penalty is going to be called on Wichita. Tripping is going to be the call as Wichita clears it all the way out. 9:24 is left in the second period. Thunder lead 3-2, but the Grizzlies go back on the power play as the Thunder get 2 minutes for tripping. Skating towards the penalty box, we believe, is Nolan Neen. So 9:24 is left in the second. It looks like they'll have a timeout. Thunder lead 3-2 on a Jake Wallen shorthanded goal. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
It's Wichita 3, Utah 2 as there's 9:24 left in the second period. Grizzlies go back on the power play for the third time tonight. Thunder's shorthanded goal was scored by Jake Wallen, 10:08 in, with Jay Dickman and Nico Somerville getting the assist. It was really a two-pass sequence. Somerville was deep in his own zone, 3/4 of the length of the ice to Dickman. Dickman was at the left wing at the Utah line. Fed it across to a cutting Jake Wallen. Wallen had all sorts of momentum, and he got it past Duplessis. Griffin Ness gets it. Grizzlies on the power play. So throw it to the right goal line. Now back up top as Pike over towards Ness. We try to get it across. It bounced off a Thunder stick on the left side. Wood feeds to the left goal line. Grizzlies skate around the net. Berg gets it back to Wood. Wood over to Pike. One-timer, and that one's blocked away. Dominic Dockery was in the area. Wood behind the net. As Grizzlies get it up top to Ness. Ness will slide it to the high slot for Pike. Over to Wood. One-timer. That one's blocked away. Berg was out in front trying to redirect it. Thunder will race across new tries as they dump it in. Luke Ranger's got a folded jersey. He wears number 29. Grizzlies chase after it. 1:15 and counting left in the power play. Pike over to Ness, who crosses center ice. Looks like he's got good speed. Ness skates down the middle of the ice. He gets cut off by Lloyd. Puck slides towards the left corner. Berg and Ness battle with Lloyd and Bates. Puck up top to the left point. Pike keeps it in. He'll guide it to his left. Armstrong, left circle, lefty shot. Saved by Gorsuch. And he holds on with 8:20 left in the second. 56 seconds is left in Utah's power plays. The Thunder have a 3-2 lead. Well, the Grizzlies' road trip continues on Friday night as they take on the Wichita Thunder. 5:50 pregame show, 6:05 face-off, and then Sunday afternoon, the Grizzlies will take on the Allen Americans. Next week, the Grizzlies have 3 games over at Cable Dahmer Arena against the Kansas City Mavericks. Grizzlies switched up skaters during the last whistle. Dashke to Lebster right side. He'll throw it to the left. Masher Donato one-timer saved by Gorsuch. The Maestro gets it back. He'll throw it up top to, we believe, Dashke. Across to Lebster, right circle. Lebster fires towards the net. It's sticked away by Gorsuch. As Lebster over to Messner, right side. Lefty shot is blocked away by Gorsuch. And the Thunder get it, and they clear it all the way out. Dashke skates around his net, and Duplessis towards the far side. Dashke will drop it off. 20 seconds left in the power play on a moving clock. Lebster will lay it for Masher Donato, who gets a new tries. The Maestro across the center red line. Now he steps over the offensive blue. He'll sky it in and chase after it. Masher Donato gets cut off by Tyler Jetty, the big 6'4 defenseman for Wichita. As the puck goes back towards the near goal line, Thunder will helicopter it all the way towards Duplessis. As coming out of the penalty box is Nolan Neen. Grizzlies are now 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. Kobe Walker will step behind Dashke and chase after it. Luke Lemaster gets the puck. He'll race down the middle of the ice. Lemaster crosses center ice wearing number 24, and he'll zip it along the boards. Puck towards the left wing. It's cut off by Nolan Neen for Wichita. Both teams, we believe, will switch up skaters away from the screen as there's less than 7 minutes left on a moving clock second period. Bates gets around two Grizzlies. Eastrom with a puck gets around Tyson Upper. Taking it away is Dylan Fitz. Fitz zips ahead to the middle of the ice looking for Nicoletz. It's sticked away by Neen, who chases after a loose puck. Nicoletz collides with Neen. Lemaster carries it back in right side. Lemaster negotiates his way towards the right corner. Now he shields away Wichita from the puck. Lemaster gets it kicked away by Stenell. As Peter Bates will cross center ice, he'll chip it to his left for Stenell. Stenell skates towards the left circle, take a lefty shot. Saved by Duplessis. Vinny holds on with 6:21 left in the second. Stenell tried to go 5-hole, but Vinny closed the door as he holds on. As the draw's going to be the Grizzlies zone with, as we mentioned before, 6:21 left in the second. Wichita's had some great individual performances this season. Stenell came into play tied for second in points as he came into play with 65 points. He is tied for fourth in assists with 42. Kobe Walker picked up a first period assist for Wichita. He now leads the league with 44 assists this year. Grizzlies win the draw. Aragon left wings it out to Mastrodonato. 2-on-2. The Maestro over the line. Gets knifed away by Lloyd. Mastrodonato gets it back. He'll throw it up top. As Araujo fires towards the net, it goes wide. As Dickman will bounce it off of Kulbis Marino. Puck goes back to the right corner as Somerville kicks it across. Less than 6 minutes left in the second period. Thunder lead 3-2. Wichita will backhand it towards the right side. Now back to the middle of the ice. It's picked off by Utah's Luke Manning as the Thunder were looking for Mitchell Russell down in the middle of the ice. Thunder's Jay Dickman moves it ahead. Left side, righty shot is sticked away by Duplessis. As Grizzlies will guide it across center ice. Wood down the middle. Drops for Ness, who moves to his left. Grizzlies with the left wing lefty shot. Glove saved by Gorsuch. He holds on. 5:31 left in the second. Wichita leads 3-2. We'll come back with an offensive zone draw as there's 5:31 left in the second period. Thunder lead 3-2. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
It's Wichita 3, Utah 2 as there's 5:31 left in the second period. Grizzlies will have an offensive zone draw. Manning's out there with Wood and Armstrong. Draw won by Wichita as they skate from right to left here in the second period. Grizz skate from left to right. Wallen gets it ahead. Alex Gritz will skate towards his right. Now Gritz in the right corner gets around Dashke. Gritz gets around Jones. Now Gritz, who spent part of the season in the SPHL, gets up top. Boucher lets it go to Jake Wallen, who skates towards the right side. Jones shadows him. Wallen will bounce it off of Jones. Grizzlies will kick it out towards the Wichita line. Jones chases after it, but the Thunder get there a stride ahead of him. Utah bounces around the neutral ice area. Manning throws it back to his left. Now across to Jones, who's deep in the Grizzlies zone. Jones will start the attack. He's already got a goal tonight. 4 as a Grizzly, as Wood gets a good shoulder check from Dylan Boucher as the Thunder cross center ice, dumping against Caleb Huffman. As Jones chases after, he gets at the near goal line. He'll stop behind Vinny Duplessis' net. As Jones will get it to his left. Grizzlies outlet it to center ice, looking for Messner. It's knifed away by Huffman. Grizzlies get to center ice. They'll throw it in, but not deeper into the Thunder zone as the Thunder got it. As Wichita out towards the left wing. Pass goes tape to tape. Jones drops it for Smith. Left wing, righty shot saved by Duplessis, and he holds on with 4:20 left in the second. As Declan Smith, who right now has a goal for Wichita, 6 on the season, he fired away from the left wing. Duplessis made the save. In the second period, Wichita's outshot Utah 15-11. Grizzlies, though, have a 25-21 edge in the shot count. Messner takes a draw, but it's won by Finnegan for Wichita as Declan Smith, left side, righty shot saved by Duplessis. Rebound goes towards the left corner as Utah tries to box Smith out of the puck, as Lemaster working hard over in the corner with Messer and a couple Thunder skaters. Lemaster holds up Smith. Taking the puck is Garrett Pike. He'll move it to his left. Grizzlies cross center ice, step over the offensive line as they work it towards Lepster. Right side, righty shot. And that one's blocked away by Gorsuch. Thunder come back the other way. Smith gets it across, and Burr gets a stick in the way as he extended it on a cross-ice feed. Grizzlies will carry it across center ice 2-on-3 as Smith takes Lepster out of the play on a vicious hit. Thunder, rink-wide feed connects to Finnegan, who stops, drops it to Dockery. He'll take a lefty shot that's wide. Puck slides out to center ice. Jones races over the offensive line 2-on-2. He gets tripped up. Call is going to be made as Stenell can't believe it. Nicolette's behind his net. Stenell delivers a hit on him behind Wichita's net. Puck goes back towards Jones as Dylan Fitz has the puck. Left side, Sarah's Mastrodonado tried to shovel it on a one-time tap. It goes wide of the mark. Grizzlies still alive on a delayed penalty. As Utah gets it to Tyson Upper on the right side, he'll skate towards the point. Upper feeds up top to Rougeau. Over to the left side all alone, dancing around. Mastrodonado, he fires towards the net. And that one goes wide as Nicolette's gets pushed by Dockery. Grizzlies still alive on a delayed penalty, less than 3 minutes left in the second period. Utah drops to Mastrodonado, but the Thunder touch it up. And Utah will be on their fourth power play as they're still looking for their first power play goal of the night. Mikael Stenell tripped up Cooper Jones. As Stenell will go to the box. It is his first minor penalty of the game, as there's 2:45 left in the second period. And the home team, the Wichita Thunder, have a 3-2 lead. Messner will take the drives out there with Mastrodonado and Armstrong. Up top is Reed Lepster and Derek Dashke. Draw one by the Grizzlies. Dashke gets towards Mastrodonado. Over to Armstrong just outside the left circle. Guided up top to Dashke. Directs to Lepster. Lepster skates towards the right circle. Now he twirls around. Lepster will guide it across for Mastrodonado, but it goes off a Dickman's stick and it flies out of play as it hits an empty seat, as there's a minute 43 left in the power play and 2:28 left in the second. Jay Dickman talking things over with Trevor Gorsuch. Dickman is a player/assistant coach. He's been a long-time Thunder skater. Dickman came into play time for fourth in the league in goals, and he also has 23 power play points on the season. Grizzlies won the draw. Dashke high slot. His shot goes over Gorsuch's glove and wide of the mark. As Mastrodonado try to get towards Messner. Now Armstrong gets the Lepster down the middle of the ice. Take a righty shot. And puck hits the outside of the net. The iron was unkind. And the Thunder will clear it all the way out. Well, it looked like Lepster had a pretty good chance there. Puck just kind of took an awkward bounce and missed wide of the mark. Grizzlies will get out to neutral ice. Mastrodonado over to Lepster. Steps over the offensive line. Right wing gets to Messner. Messner gets battled with by Finnegan. Finnegan takes the puck away from him as Finnegan hits the ice. Messner nearby as Peter Bates tried to throw it away. Messner continues to challenge him, and we get a whistle. Boy, Messner and Bates battled for about 3 or 4 seconds. Then Bates hit the ice, and it looks like Mick Messner is going to pick up a penalty. So you don't see what the official signal is on the Messner penalty, but he will walk into the box. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for a bit as Bates and Messner. And Bates hit the ice. The boards were in the way, so we couldn't really see what Messner's stick did, but with Bates hitting the ice, we assume that it's a tripping minor. And Messner didn't really argue the call much, so it must have been a good call. A minute 39 is left in the second. Thunder lead 3-2. But remember, the Grizzlies did score an early second period goal on a 4-on-4 situation. Actually, that was the late first period goal. That was the one that was scored by Mastrodonado. So Utah does have a 4-on-4 goal here tonight and 5 4-on-4 goals this season. Jones will throw it back as the Grizzlies won the face-off. Pike across the center ice left wing. Steps over the line, gets around 4 Thunder skaters. He tried to fire towards the net and it was blocked. Griffin Ness, who looks like he's got pretty good speed and quickness, looks like he's an outstanding skater. He battles Wichita behind their net. Thunder come away with it as they outlet it to the right side. Thunder chip it to the middle of the ice. The Utah line is picked up by Manning. Manning will cross center ice. He gets it knifed away. Manning comes after the loose puck and he'll accept it. And so cross center ice. Manning left wing over the offensive line. fakes it to Ness, skates towards the left goal line, fires a sharp angled shot. Gorsuch makes a save. As about 50 seconds left in the second period. Thunder will clear it all the way into the Grizzlies zone, run down by Luke Lemaster. Lemaster will push it to his right. As Stenell's coming out of the box, Wichita's got an abbreviated power play. Manning gets pushed in the side, but he's strong with the puck as he'll keep it. Manning will skate towards the right point. He'll toss it ahead, but the Grizzlies just had to just kind of lunge after the puck, ahead about 20 feet. Thunder will clear it all the way out. So now, well, our camera operator certainly didn't do us any favors. Play stops with 28 seconds left. A couple cross-ice passes. It looks like Wichita's called for well, we're not really sure what happened, but there's 28 seconds left. Draws going to be in the Wichita zone. The Thunder are on the power play, and they got called for icing as Aragon will take the draw. He's out there with Berg. Cooper Jones, one of the two defensemen out there with Dashke. As Wichita wins the draw, they skate from right to left here as we attempt to see the game on Flow Sports. Thunder skate along the left wing. Now Lloyd around Utah's net as he shields Jones from the puck. Thunder get it over to Stenell. He'll guide it to the left circle as dancing around. Kobe Walker's already got a goal tonight. As he'll push it towards the left goal line. Thunder around the net. Dickman kicks it out in front. Stenell battles. Grizzlies clear it out. And that will do it for 2 periods over at INTRUST Bank Arena. The Thunder will be on the power play for the first 21 seconds of the third period. Well, the Grizzlies got a second period goal from Cooper Jones, but the Thunder picked up 2 goals, including a shorthanded tally by Jake Wallen, and the Thunder have a 3-2 lead. When we come back, we'll recap the first 40 minutes of play. We'll also go over some NHL scores. Well, the Grizzlies are looking for a third period comeback, as after 2 frames, it's the Wichita Thunder 3 and the Utah Grizzlies 2. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
When you pay with the Nitro card at Maverick, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account today.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
After 2 periods over INTRUST Bank Arena, it's the Wichita Thunder 3 and the Utah Grizzlies 2. Thunder got the first goal of the game as Kobe Walker scored 5:18 in, with Peter Bates picking up the assist. It's Walker's 24th goal this season, and Peter Bates picked up his league-leading 44th assist of the year. We had a 4-on-4 situation late in the first period as Nolan Neen picked up a delay of game minor, 13-12 into the first. Then Reed Lepster got a tripping minor, 13-43 in. Grizzlies tied it up when Masher Donato scored his 13th of the year, with Garrett Pike and Griffin Ness picking up the assists. Masher Donato's got a pretty distinct follow-through, and he didn't have a whole lot of time to get a shot off. Didn't really have any time and space to get a follow-through off, but Masher Donato with a quick-looking wrist shot that somehow found its way past Trevor Gorsuch as the Maestro now has 13 goals on the year. Garrett Pike has certainly racked up assists as a member of Utah. It's his 7th game with the Grizzlies, and he now has 8 assists on the year. And Griffin Ness, in his Grizzlies debut, picked up a first-period assist. He had 11 assists in 59 games with the Toledo Walleye. So the score was tied at 1. After 20 minutes of play, Utah did outshoot Wichita 14-6 in the frame. In the second period, Wichita had a 17-12 advantage in the shot count. Thunder took a 2-1 lead as Declan Smith scored a power play goal 4:40 in, with Nolan Neen and Ryan Finnegan picking up the assists. It was a power play goal. Wichita is 1 for 3 on the power play so far tonight. Grizzlies tied it up 5:44 into the second as Luke Manning was on the right side, skated around Wichita's net, got towards the left wing, bounced it off of Gorsuch's pads, and over on the right side, Cooper Jones was Johnny on the spot as he fired it past the goal line. As Jones now has 5 goals on the season and 4 of them as a Grizzly. Manning and Wood with the assists. Manning picked up his 17th assist of the year. Briley Wood picked up his 23rd assist of the campaign. Wood now has a point in 5 straight games. Wichita scored a shorthanded goal 10:09 into the second. It was really a 2-pass sequence. Somerville had the puck behind his own net. He threw a pass 3/4 of the length of the ice onto Jay Dickman. Dickman was in the left wing at the Utah line, and he just found a cutting Jake Wallen down the middle of the ice. Pass went tape to tape from Dickman to Wallman, and Wallen got the puck, and he just skated in with momentum and was able to fire it away past Duplessis. As Wallen had all sorts of momentum, and he picked up his 8th goal of the season. Dickman and Somerville with the assists. It's the 6th shorthanded goal allowed by the Grizzlies this season. So that gave Wichita a 3-2 lead, and that's where we sit after 40 minutes of play. Wichita will be on the power play for the first 21 seconds of the third period as Mick Messner picked up a holding minor 18-21 in. Although it looked like more of a trip than a hold, but Messner picked up the penalty as he was battling with Peter Bates along the right wing wall. In terms of shots, Grizzlies already have 26 here through 2 periods. Luke Manning leads the way with 4 shots. One of his 4 shots led to the Cooper Jones goal as he bounced it off of Gorsuch, and then Jones collected the rebound for Utah's 2nd goal of the evening. Utah also has 3 shots from Derek Dashke and Briley Wood. Wood's been a high-volume shooter for the Grizzlies, but he's also been a pretty productive shooter for the Grizzlies. He came into play with an even 15% shooting percentage on the year. Quite a few Grizzlies with 2 shots through 2 periods, including Andres Kulbis Marino, along with Keaton Mastrodonado, who has 1 goal and 2 shots. Mick Messner and Garrett Pike also have 2 shots for the Grizzlies. For the Thunder, they are led by Mikael Stenell, who has 5 shots on goal. Declan Smith has 1 goal on 4 shots. The Thunder have 2 shots each from Mitchell Russell and Tyler Jetty, and then a bunch of other Thunder skaters with 1 shot each. It's been a decent goaltending matchup so far. Trevor Gorsuch for Wichita has saved 24 of 26. Vinny Duplessis on the Utah side has saved 20 of 23. We'll see if the Grizzlies can get a power play in the third period and take advantage of it. Utah is 0 for 4 on the power play tonight. They were 0 for 3 on Sunday. Grizzlies power play, it seems like it's been a little bit streaky, but when the Grizzlies have been on, they're about as good as a power play unit as you'll see in the league. Wichita is 1 for 3 on the power play. Remember, the difference in the game is a shorthanded goal that was scored about halfway through the second period. So we'll see if the Grizzlies have a third period comeback in them, as the Thunder have a 3-2 lead. Wichita's done a good job protecting leads this season. The Thunder are a positive in the plus-minus category in terms of goals in all 3 regulation periods. The Thunder have outscored opponents 59-53 in the third periods this season. Grizzlies did get a second period goal tonight. Utah now has a second period goal in 14 of their last 15 games. Grizzlies do have a second period goal in 38 of their last 45 games. Or are we going to get another close one? Certainly looks like it might be headed that way. Utah has played in a shootout in each of their last 2 games against the Thunder. Grizzlies have had 12 of their last 19 games decided by one goal, including this past Sunday's 3-2 loss to the Tulsa Oilers. Grizzlies have had 7 of their last 16 games decided past regulation. It looks like we might be headed towards that here tonight. So the Grizzlies will be looking for a third period goal. I almost had a feeling if the Grizzlies could get 3 or more, they'd be in this game. They've got 2, and they're certainly in it through 2 frames. If you're looking at the new guy, Griffin Ness, you have to be pretty impressed with what you've seen if you're watching the game on Flow Sports. Looks like he's got pretty good speed. He looks like a very skilled forward. And even though the Grizzlies did give up a good player in Cole Gallant, I think the trade's going to turn out to be a win-win, as Griffin Ness, I imagine, is going to do some good things for the Grizzlies. He picked up an assist in the first period on the Masho Donato 4-on-4 goal. And Griffin Ness, with a little bit more ice time than what he saw in Toledo, I got to imagine he's going to be quite the contributor for the Grizzlies, not only for the end of this season, but if he ends up signing up for next year, I imagine he's going to be a solid performer for the Grizzlies going forward. The other guy the Grizzlies got in the trade with Toledo, Grant Gabriel, is currently in the American Hockey League with the Cleveland Monsters. When we come back, we'll check in on those who are living the dream, as there's 4 NHL games tonight. We'll check in on those on the other side. After 2 periods, Wichita leads Utah 3-2. You're tuned in to the Intermission Report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Maverick's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck.
After 2 periods, Wichita leads Utah 3-2. There's 4 games in the National Hockey League tonight, 2 in progress. Early third period, Red Wings lead the Sabres 5-3. The former Red Wings, the former Blackhawks, are having their way with the Red Wings tonight. Patrick Kane has 2 goals. Alex DeBrincat has also found the back of the net. Red Wings on national TV lead the Sabres 5-3. That's the first of a TNT doubleheader. The second game is going to be played over at Delta Center, as at 8 o'clock, the Anaheim Ducks take on the Utah Hockey Club. Utah's 28-25-11 on the season. Anaheim is 28-29-7. Lucas Dostal gets the start in net for the Ducks, and for Utah, it's going to be Karel Vejmelka. The backup goaltender for Utah is Jackson Stauber. The scratches for Utah are Matthias Michelli and Nick DeSimone. And Utah is also without Nick Bustad and Robert Bortuzzo, as Bortuzzo's out with a lower body injury. Bustad is out with an upper body injury. It's going to be a big one for Utah, who lost 4-3 in a shootout to the Toronto Maple Leafs. But that was certainly a game that had a lot of exciting highlights. Utah did score 3 goals in the span of about 5.5 minutes in the second period to turn a 3-0 Maple Leafs lead into a 3-3 tie. Both teams had good chances throughout the second half of regulation. Both teams had a couple good looks in overtime, but Utah just couldn't find a way to get the puck in the back of the net. And then once you got to a shootout, you know, when you got the Toronto Maple Leafs who have Nylander, Matthews, Marner, and if the shootout kept going on, John Tavares, I mean, you're talking about a lot of offensive firepower for Toronto, and you get in those shootout situations, which a lot of coaches considered to be, a glorified skills competition. You get into a skills competition type of thing, and Toronto usually has a pretty good advantage with their skilled forwards. We'll see if Utah bounces back against the Anaheim Ducks tonight. That's going to be an 8 o'clock start, and that will be on TNT. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the last two periods of that one after what we hope is a Grizzlies comeback victory against the Wichita Thunder. The Grizzlies NHL affiliate, the Colorado Avalanche, are off until Friday, where they take on the Calgary Flames. The Wichita Thunder's NHL affiliate is the San Jose Sharks, and San Jose tomorrow hosts the Chicago Blackhawks. When we come back, we'll have third period action over at INTRUST Bank Arena as the Thunder have a 3-2 lead over the Grizzlies. Utah got a first period goal from Keaton Mastrodonato and a second period goal from Cooper Jones. For the Thunder, they got a first period goal from Kobe Walker and second period goals from Declan Smith and Jake Wallen. Both of Wichita's second period goals were scored in special team situations. Smith's goal, 4:40 into the second, was on a power play. Jones scored a minute later to tie it up at 2 for the Grizzlies. Jake Wallen's second period goal, 10:08 in, was shorthanded. Grizzlies have gotten goals two different ways tonight. Mastrodonato's first period goal was scored 4-on-4, and Jones scored a 5-on-5 goal for the Grizzlies from the right wing on a rebound off a Luke Manning shot. We'll come back, go over some ECHL scores, and talk some hockey along the way. We got about 4 minutes worth of real time until the start of the third period. It's Wichita 3, Utah 2. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
Wichita 3, Utah 2. Let's go over some other games in the four-letter league. Two games have gone final. Trois Rivières defeats Wheeling earlier today at West Banco Arena. 2-0 is the final score. South Carolina got a 5-2 victory over Greenville as the Stingrays got goals from 5 different players. Coda and Brackett scored for Wichita or for Greenville in the loss. South Carolina 5, Greenville 2. One other game in progress. There's about 4.5 minutes left in the third period. Florida leads Savannah 2-1. No points for former Grizzlies Kyle Betts and Taryn Pfizer for Florida so far. Well, when we come back in 2 minutes, we will have third period action on the other side. Wichita leads Utah 3-2. You've been tuned in to the Intermission Report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
When you pay with the Nitro card at Maverick, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to AmericaFirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
About set for third period action. Wichita will be on the power play for the first 21 seconds of the third period. Well, if you joined us late, the Grizzlies made a trade on Monday as they acquired Griffin Ness, and a defenseman, Grant Gabriel, is currently up in the AHL with Cleveland. In return, the Grizzlies sent Cole Gallant to the Toledo Walleye. Interestingly, you see Ness and Gallant, there's actually quite a few similarities. Ness had played in all 59 games for Toledo earlier this season. Gallant had played in all 58 for the Grizzlies. Both guys had pretty similar stats, and both guys actually look like pretty similar type of players. Gallant's got a lot of outstanding speed. He's great in open ice. And it looks like Griffin Ness kind of possesses similar strengths as to what Cole Gallant picked up. Both guys are pretty similar sized guys, as Ness is listed at 6 feet and 185 pounds. It's about the similar size to what Gallant is. Obviously, it's tough on these remote feeds to see what guys are doing away from the puck, but it does appear that Griffin Ness has made a strong first impression in a Grizzlies uniform. He did pick up a first period assist on the Keaton Mastrodonato goal. 20 minutes are put on the clock at INTRUST Bank Arena, and we'll see if the Grizzlies have a third period comeback in them. Utah will start on a penalty kill as Mick Messner's in the box for the first 21 seconds of the period. Aaron Aragon will take the draw, but it's won by Wichita. Thunder skate from left to right as we attempt to see the game on Flow Sports. Grizzlies from right to left. As off the draw, Luke Lemaster, I think the Grizzlies picked up a penalty. Right off the draw, a couple seconds into the third period, we saw the arm raised by one of the referees, and Garrett Pike's going to go to the box. So just like that, 11 seconds into the third period, Grizzlies will be shorthanded 5-on-3 for 10 seconds. And then when Messner comes out of the box, Thunder will continue with the power play. Right off the draw, they say Pike got Walker up high. I'm not sure if they even got the right guy. Pike was up there with Walker battling, and Walker held his face, and he got the call. So it's a 5-on-3 power play for 10 seconds, and then Wichita will continue with a 5-on-4 power play after that. Draws in the right circle 11 seconds into the third period, as Utah will hustle after it in the left corner. Cooper Jones gets it, and he'll sky it deep into the Thunder zone. Gorsuch cuts it off at the near goal line. Messner's out of the box. Thunder continue with a 5-on-4 power play, as Wichita will get across center ice, as Lloyd drops it off. Bates over the offensive line, gets it towards Luke Granger, back towards Bates. Bates shuffles it from one corner to the other. Stenell back to Bates. As Bates dancing around on the right side, he'll get to the right goal line. Jay Dickman feeds up top Luke Granger. He's on the right side, skates towards the corner, gets it back to Dickman. Dickman wraparound shot, saved by Duplessis. Now down the middle of the ice, lefty shot, saved by Duplessis. Dickman runs it down, gets to Bates behind Utah's net. Bates tried to throw it out in front to Stenell. It's poked away by Dashke. Granger in the right corner. Tried to guide it towards Dickman. Dashke intercepted it. He'll slide it along the right wing boards, but not out. Lloyd across to Stenell. Pass was overled for him. Grizzlies cross center ice. Dashke over the offensive line. Veers off to the left, but we get a whistle as everybody stops skating with 1:02 left in the Wichita power play. As the Grizzlies must have been offside. Boy, it looked like Dashke was in there onside, but whistle blew with 18:51 left in the third. 1:02 left in Wichita's power plays. It's a neutral zone draw near the Thunder bench. As Wichita wins the draw, the Thunder's bench is to the left of center ice on the far side as we see it on Flow Sports. Grizzlies on the right side of center ice on the far side as we see it. Arujo throws it up top. It goes past a Thunder skater and deep into the Thunder zone. Trevor Gorsuch will drop it as getting the puck, skating around his net is Nolan Neen, who's had an active game. As the Thunder get over the offensive line right side, as Mitchell Russell will spin it towards the left wing. Less than 30 seconds left in the Thunder power play. As Wichita gets it back towards Russell wearing number 23. He'll skate towards the right circle, take a righty shot, and it goes wide as it deflects out of play as he tried to go stick side past Duplessis, and the puck ricocheted out of play. 18:07 left in the third. 18 seconds left in the power play. Draws giving the Grizzlies zone in the right circle. McMaster will take the drives out there with Manning. The two defensemen are Dashke and Cooper Jones. Draw one by the Grizzlies as they get it ahead to Manning, who stops. Now he accelerates to center ice. Manning shields Wichita from the puck as Manning skates around Wichita's net. Now Manning towards the left point will lay it for Jones. Jones took a second to locate it. Now he does, and taking it away is Wichita's Mitchell Russell. Coming out of the box is Garrett Pike. Long-range feed by Wichita connects. Walker over to the right goal line. Thunder try to kick it to the left circle. Grizzlies will sky it deep into the Thunder zone. Wichita chases after it. No icing on the play. As the Thunder get it out to the left side. Now across to Lloyd. Lloyd will slide it to Utah ice as Pike deflects it back towards Armstrong. Thunder's Jake Wallen skeets back in. Right side, he delivers a hit on Lemaster. Dylan Boucher with a big-time hit on a Grizzly as Thunder throw it towards the far side. It's run down by Griffin Ness. He'll slide it to Armstrong across the center ice. Armstrong pitches to his left to Wood. Wood just outside the left circle. Take a righty shot and goes high and wide as it deflects out of play. As there's 16:57 left in the third. Thunder still lead 3-2. So Grizzlies will have an offensive zone drop. Griffin Ness will let Aragon take the face-off. Aragon's out there with Masha Donato and Ness. Up top, Garrett Pike has been paired up tonight with Luke Lemaster. Lemaster must be off the screen. Drop one by the Grizzlies. Ness try to get up top to Pike. It was poked away as Wichita took it away. Thunder trying to find a cutting Kobe Walker out in front of the net. Pass is overled. Walker tried to center it again. It bounced off of Briley Wood. Now right side, Nolan Nee will loft it into the left circle. As Stenell throws it behind the net. Walker kind of fanned on trying to get it to a cutting Peter Bates. Thunder get it back to Bates, who skates towards the Wichita line as he's being surrounded by Ness. Bates gets around Ness. Now he gets behind Masha Donato. Gets to Walker on the right wing over the offensive line. Walker tried to get it across. Deflected off a Pike stick. And it flies out of play with 16:12 left in the third. So draws give me the Grizzlies zone. Remember, it's the first of a two-game set. Both teams will meet on Friday night over at INTRUST Bank Arena. And then Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, the Grizzlies will take on the Allen Americans. Grizzlies road trip continues next week against the Kansas City Mavericks. A Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday series, March 19th, 21st, and 22nd. Jay Dickman has it on the right side, gets around upper. Dickman walks in. He'll take a shot saved by Duplessis. Araujo and Kubas Marino battle with a couple Thunder skaters. 4 minutes into the third period. Thunder still lead 3-2. Upper gets the puck. He'll stop behind Duplessis' net. Now Upper skates down the middle as he gets around Granger. Upper will feed it ahead to center ice for Nicolettes as Grizzlies will chip it to the left side. Kubas Marino stops in the dime as he tried to get towards Upper. Upper gets cut off by a Thunder skater. Taking the puck is Tyler Jetty. He'll zip it to his left, and the Thunder with a quick cross-ice pass. Nobody home, but no icing. Araujo gets it at the near goal line of the Grizzly zone. Now he skates north-south. Araujo out to center ice. He gets around a Thunder skater. Araujo over the line. Right wing, he'll dump it into the corner as he collides with Nico Somerville. As Araujo gets the puck in the left corner, and he'll cycle it to Berg. Berg over to the right side. Righty shot saved by Gorsuch, and he holds on with 15:12 left in the third. Couldn't see which Grizzly took the shot from the right wing. As Berg tonight, he's been lined up with Messner and Lebster. But it looked like it was a defenseman. It might have been Kubas Marino who took the shot from the right side. As Grizzlies will talk things over their five-man unit. Messner's out there with Berg and Lebster. Messner is doing a lot of communicating with Cooper Jones. Jones has been paired up with Derek Dashke tonight. Dashke's on the ice. Puck goes towards Dashke. Over to Jones, who feeds it is right for Lebster. Lebster fires towards the net. It's blocked away by Gorsuch. Puck went back to Lebster over to Berg in the right corner. Berg tried to drop it for Lebster, taking it away as Somerville. Somerville around his own net. He gets cut off. Adam Berg throws it towards Messner on the left side. Messner tries to muscle his way towards the left circle as the puck gets poked back towards Cooper Jones, but taking the puck is Finnegan. Ahead towards Declan Smith, who's got a goal tonight. Smith has a puck. He'll zip it to his left. Puck hippity-hops over a Thunder stick as Grizzlies come up with it. Utah gets cut off by one of the officials. Berg will throw it back. Now Cooper Jones zips it across. It was overled for Berg, but it was a perfect pass to Lebster. Lebster at the Wichita line, skates towards the left circle, take a righty shot that goes wide. It must have deflected off of Nolan Neen's stick. Puck back to New Tries. Berg skates in left wing. Berg over to the left circle as he gets cut off. Lepster takes the puck. He's in the left circle. He'll guide it across. Righty shot. Saved by Gorsuch, and what a stop it was. Puck still alive. Wichita across the center ice. Grits over the line. Skates towards the right circle. Stops. He'll take a lefty shot, and it goes wide. It got redirected, and it goes out of play with 13:55 left in the third. Boy, Grizzlies took a shot from the right side. Trevor Gorsuch made an outstanding save to keep it a 3-2 game. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Minutes, 55 seconds are left in the third period. As the Thunder has a 3-2 lead, Grizzlies will carry it across center ice, skating from right to left during the period. Manning over the offensive line, skates along the left wing boards. As he'll chip it towards Wood, who got his stick lifted by a Thunder skater. Craig Armstrong skates towards right side. Armstrong gets the puck. He'll get towards Manning, who laid it in the slot, but nobody was home for the Grizzlies. Thunder skate across their offensive line as they feed it towards the left side. Left wing lefty shot, saved by Duplessis. Benny holds on with 13:28 left in the third. Draws game in the Grizzlies zone. It's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Both teams were tied at one after one period. Wichita took a 2-1 lead on a power play goal from Declan Smith, 4:40 into the second. Grizzlies tied it up 5:44 into the second. As Cooper Jones got his fifth of the year, Manning and Wood picked up the assists. The difference in the game, though, is Jake Wallen's shorthanded goal that was scored 10:09 into the second period. Thunder so far in the third period have outshot the Grizzlies 4-3. Grizzlies win the draw, and they'll sky it into the Thunder zone, as looks like it's going to be icing on the Grizzlies with 13:21 left in the third. Luke Manning leads the Grizzlies with 4 shots. Derek Dashke and Briley Wood each have 3 shots for the Grizzlies. Wood did pick up a second period assist on the Cooper Jones goal, meaning that Briley Wood now has a point in 5 straight games. So draw is going to be deep in the Grizzlies zone. Vinny Duplessis has been solid in net. He has saved 24 of 27. Draw won by the Thunder. Kobe Walker tries to filter it out in front of the net into traffic. It's picked up by Dashke. He'll race down the middle of the ice. Dashke to Masher Donato over the offensive line. The Maestro left point. Righty shot. Walker saved by Gorsuch. As Griffin Ness trying to get towards Aragon. Puck ricochets off the Wichita end boards. Thunder will bank it off the near wall as Kobe Walker throws out to center ice. 2-on-1. Bates to the right side. Will skate towards his left. He's in the slot. He'll take a lefty shot. Saved by Duplessis. Vinny holds on with 12:52 left in the third. Boy, long-range pass connected, and Bates had a 2-on-1. Took his time as Grizzly defenseman that was out there did a pretty good job. I think it was Dashke, and then Bates just kind of skated towards his left to the middle of the ice, fired away, and Duplessis made a good save. So draw's going to be over in the right circle. It's taken by Tyson Upper, but it's won by the Thunder. As TJ Lloyd will race to neutralize voluntarily. He's being challenged by Nicolettes. Now the puck at center ice. Fitz holds up Jay Dickman. As Thunder will dump it into the right corner and chase after it. Columbus Marino will toss to Nicolettes. Back to center ice. Chasing after it's Columbus Marino. He'll let it go for Fitz. Fitz over the offensive line. Stops before he gets to the corner. Throws to the right side. One-time attempt on a lefty shot is blocked away, and a Grizzly player broke his stick. Couldn't quite tell who that was. It might have been Araujo. As Grizzlies get to Fitz, one-timer from the slot goes wide. As the Thunder will clear it off the near wing boards. Puck hit the opposite center ice. Araujo chases after it. He gets the puck, and he'll guide it towards his line as upper back towards Araujo. Araujo off the screen. Now he enters. He'll skate towards neutral ice. Now curl back deeper in his own zone. Grizzlies make a change around him. Utah will get it to Webster. Races in left wing. Now he veers off to the right. He'll drop it off. Right side. One-timer. Saved by Gorsuch. That shot was taken by Mick Messner, who led Utah in shots on goal coming into play tonight with 160. He fired away, but Gorsuch made a glove save with 11:46 left in the third. So Grizzlies will have the forward line of Messner, Webster, and Berg. Mick Messner tonight continues his consecutive game-playing streak. This is consecutive game number 137. He signed with the Grizzlies towards the tail end of the 2022-23 season, and he hasn't missed a regular season game since. Messner has the puck right side, tried to throw it towards the net, and it stayed towards the right wing boards. Messner tried to one-handed ahead, and it goes out to center ice. Messner near the Utah line will push it back. Grizzlies try to enter with momentum. Over to Webster, who guides it his right. Pass goes tape to Messner. Messner towards the right goal line, now skates around Wichita's net. Messner gets pushed towards the ice as he regains his balance. Grizzlies towards the right wing. Webster danced around, right point, righty shot. That bounced off a Thunder skater. Gorsuch comes out of his crease, and he'll nudge it towards the near wing. Thunder skied out to center ice. It couldn't be batted by Finnegan as Webster gets the puck deep in his own zone. Less than 11 minutes left in the third period. As Webster drops it back, Grizzlies make a line change. Manning crosses center ice, steps over the line as he'll skate towards the left corner. Manning being shadowed by Tyler Jetty. As Manning gets up top, now left wing to Wood. He'll take a righty shot, and that's blocked away by Gorsuch. Grizzlies skate towards the left corner. Armstrong guides it up top towards Dashke. Dashke works it to the left corner. Puck is sticked away towards Dashke. Wichita takes it away as Dashke retreated defensively. Gritz gets cut off by Armstrong. Dashke away from the screen. We'll throw it around Utah's net towards Jones. Jones gets pushed by Gritz, but Jones gets it back to Dashke. As Dashke, one of the best defensemen in the league, will saucer it out to center ice. Grizzlies zip it into the left wing. Wood skates in. Left circle, righty shot. Glove saved by Gorsuch. He holds on with 10:07 left in the third. Like Grizzlies looking for some long-range passes. They were able to connect one to Wood. Wood had a pretty good look from the left side, but Gorsuch denied him with 10:07 left in the third. Trevor Gorsuch has certainly been a workhorse for the Thunder. He has appeared in every game since February 15th, which was just less than a month ago. Thunder's top two goaltenders are up in the AHL. Gabriel Carriere has played in 25 games for Wichita, and he has a .922 save percentage. And Aaron Dell, the former Grizzly and former NHLer, is also in the AHL. Dell has played in 13 games and has a .914 save percentage. So Gorsuch would be third on the depth chart if everybody is with the Thunder. He's been outstanding over the last month. Wichita crosses center ice. Bates steps in, gets towards Walker. Walker surrounded by Mascher Donato. Walker curls it out to the middle of the ice. Utah picks it off, and they'll zip it ahead. Grizz gets to the right wing as Griffin Ness stops on a dime. He looks like an outstanding skater. He gets to Aragon on the right side. Aragon's backhand shot goes wide as Dashke in the left point fires towards the net. Saved by Gorsuch. He holds on with 9:27 left in the third. As Dashke, who had three shots in the first two periods, fired on net. And Gorsuch just collected it in the breadbasket. As there's 9:27 left in the third. Grizzlies will have an offensive zone draw when we come back in 45 seconds. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Maverick's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Grizzlies have had some good looks in the third period. Wichita's Trevor Gorsuch has been strong in net for the Thunder. Vinny Duplessis has kept the Grizzlies in it. Vinny has saved 26 of 29. Gorsuch for Wichita has saved 33 of 35. Grizzlies have a 9-6 advantage in the shot count in the third period, but it's the Thunder that maintain a 3-2 lead. Utah is 0 for 4 on the power play. Wichita is 1 for 4. Offensive zone draw for the Grizzlies, won by Utah. Araujo, high slot, lefty shots blocked away. Wichita carries it across center ice. 2-on-3. Thunder over the offensive line. They'll drop it to a trailer. As Stenell skates the right side, fires lefty shot that misses wide. He didn't get all of it. Grizzlies will get it ahead to Griffin Ness. Ness carries it out to Neutrice before he gets hit by Finnegan. Grizzlies step over the line. Kulbis Marino, left side, trying to center towards Mastrodonato. Puck gets thrown to the left point, run down and kept in by Fitz. Fitz to the high slot. Araujo takes a lefty one-timer and it goes wide. As Aragon to Mastrodonato, who gets nudged in the back by Somerville. As Mastrodonato tried to throw it up top, but the puck kind of stayed along the near wing wall. Wichita feathers it across. Thunder will step over the offense line. High slot. Stenell, toe drag, stops. Snell move it to his left. Left wing, lefty shot saved by Duplessis. Rebound goes towards the left wing. Grizzlies skate around Vinny's net. Araujo gets across center ice, negotiates his way over the line, skates towards the left circle. He'll take a lefty shot and it goes wide. As we get a whistle, slashing is going to be the signal from one of the two referees. Who's the penalty going to be on? 8:25 left in the third. And let's see. It's going to be a Grizzly in the box. Braden Nicolettes will serve 2 minutes for slashing. So Wichita is going to get a power play with 8:25 left in the third. Araujo stepped over the offensive line. And Nicolettes, boy, Mitchell Russell really bought that call. He saw Nicolettes get his stick out there. Russell just with a very loose grip on the stick. Boy, it looked like Russell was doing what he could to buy a purchase there, and it was made. Boy, it was one of those. There wasn't a whole lot there. Russell almost voluntarily let go of his stick, and he got a call. Nicolettes gets 2 minutes for slashing. As draw one by the Grizzlies, and they'll clear it all the way out. Wichita's looking for some insurance. Grizzlies might be aggressive here, shorthanded, to try to find a way to tie it up. Thunder cross center ice. TJ Lloyd accelerates over the offensive line. Gets around 3 Grizzlies, and they'll dump it into the left corner. Thunder spin it to the right side. It couldn't be kept in by Mikael Stenell. Puck goes deep in the Thunder zone as they will reset up shop, skating from left to right as we see it on Flow Sports. Thunder drop it back for Stenell. He'll fake to his left. He'll skate north-south. Now guided to his right for Granger over the line. Luke Granger wearing number 29. Loses the puck. Messner battles. Puck goes back towards Granger, who gets occupied along the right wing boards. Stenell will tap it off a stick. Peter Bates gets boxed out by Pike, and the Grizzlies will zip it out towards Gorsuch. Good job by the Grizzlies winning the 2-on-2 battle along the boards. Grizzlies have done a good job winning their fair share of the 50-50 pucks tonight. Thunder guided towards their left. He goes to center ice. It glanced off a Grizzlies stick, and Utah will throw it all the way towards Gorsuch. So Thunder, we believe, will make a line change off the screen. Grizzlies, we believe, will do so as well. Thunder get to the right wing over center ice. Now over the offensive blue is number 23, Mitchell Russell. He's been active tonight. Across to Somerville, who chips to his left over in the left circle. Thunder skate around it. Now they get up top to Nolan Neen. Neen fakes a slap shot, gets to Russell in the right circle. Russell skates towards the right corner, stops, and now he gets pushed in the back. Russell will skate towards the right point slowly. Now reverses field. He'll feed it back to the right corner. Now back to Russell. Russell over to the right goal line. Now around Utah's net towards the far side. Thunder try to chip it up top by Neen. Grizzlies anticipated it and took it away. 2-on-2. Utah over the line with momentum. Grizzlies try to chip it out in front, but the puck deflected off of Somerville's stick. As coming out of the box is Nicolette. Successful penalty kill by the Grizzlies. Russ over the offensive line. Gets around Dashke. Skates in. Righty shot saved by Duplessis as Vinny dove in front of the crease. As Grizzlies, Nicolettes skates off the screen. Thunder drive it back in. Duplessis will let it go towards the far corner. Grizzlies skating from right to left as we see it in the third period. Jones to Dashke. He will helicopter it to center ice. Thunder pick it off. Wichita's Alex Gritz over the right side couldn't accept it. Armstrong in the area with Gritz. Puck slides to center ice. Wood will race over the offensive line. He stops in the left point. Waits for everybody else to enter. He'll feed it towards the left corner. Manning gets to Araujo, who lays it for Armstrong. Armstrong skates towards the left corner. Here in a 3-2 game as he gets pushed by Boucher. As Armstrong guides it up top. Arujo, high slot. Lefty shot. Gets deflected and it goes out of play off the protective netting. 5:33 is left in the third period. Nobody has scored here so far in the third frame as the Thunder maintain a 3-2 lead. We'll find out how this one ends on the other side as Wichita has a 1-goal lead late in the third period. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we still believe you should get more from less. Like more hustle, less hassle. More of the best service around, less of the runaround. Because we include America's best tire warranty in every tire we sell. So you get more unbeatable warranty, less charging you extra. It's why we're more than proud to say, you get more from less.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Well, they got a good one going at INTRUST Bank Arena as Wichita Thunder have a 3-2 lead over the Utah Grizzlies. Utah in the third period has outshot Wichita 11-7. Grizzlies are up to 37 shots to Wichita's 30. Utah will have an offensive zone draw. Mick Messner will take it. He's got Lepster to his left. Arujo and Piker, the defensive pairing. Adam Berg on the ice as well. Draw one by the Grizzlies. Reed Lepster guides it his right. Pike swings and misses as he was falling as he was taking the shot. He was defended by Jake Wallen. Puck in the right corner. Grizzlies skate along the goal line as Messner fires towards the net as he was falling down and it missed wide. As Lepster skates towards the right corner, make that the right point, and he gets cut off. Puck goes back to center ice. Grizzlies will skate into their own zone as they want to re-enter with momentum. Pike guides it ahead to Berg. Berg over the line. They'll skate towards the left corner as Berg gets rammed into by a Thunder defender, and that's Nolan Neen, who's delivered a few hits tonight. Grizzlies over in the high slot. Get it to Pike in the left wing. Pike tries to feather it out in front. A Grizzly got cross-checked, and that was Berg who fell down. No call on the play. Thunder cross center ice. Dockery will loft it in. Duplessis behind his net will guide it towards Lepster in the right corner as the Grizzlies skate from right to left here in the period. 4:36 on a moving clock. Third period, Thunder lead 3-2. Nobody has scored in the third frame. As Pike gets it to Mastrodonado, will dump it in. As TJ Lloyd gets there before Aragon. Lloyd's got outstanding speed. He'll move it. It's pass picked off by Dashke. Dashke tried to find a cutter out in front with Aragon. Pass goes wide of the mark. And the Thunder clear it out to center. Kobe Walker 2-on-1. Has the puck. He'll skate in right side. Toe drag. Grizzlies poked it away. Boy, Thunder a little bit too patient there as they couldn't get a shot off on Vinny. About 4 minutes left. Cooper Jones has the puck in the Grizzlies zone. So guided to Dashke, who stands in front of Duplessis. Now Dashke will shuffle towards his left as he'll saucer it to Mastrodonado. The Maestro gets to neutral ice, and he'll drop it back for Dashke. Dashke crosses center ice. He'll slide it to Manning over the line. Manning stops in the left point as he'll get it around. Griffin Ness in his Grizzlies debut. Try to drop it for Jones as the Thunder will carry it across neutral ice. Thunder at center ice will stop. They'll throw it back to their line. Grizzlies make a line change so to the Thunder. Lloyd skates down Broadway. It's like a righty shot, and he scores. TJ Lloyd just accelerated down the middle of the ice, got into the attack zone, and he fired a glove side pass to Duplessis. Lloyd gets his 9th goal of the season, and the Thunder get some insurance. It's now a 4-2 game. Boy, both teams are making a change. As we mentioned, Lloyd got the puck at neutral ice down the middle. He just accelerated. We talked about the good speed that he displayed. He's just really displayed all game. And Lloyd, once again, he gets a pat in the back from head coach Bruce Ramsey as well as assistant coach Travis Clayton. So TJ Lloyd gives the Thunder some much-needed insurance. It's 4-2. And the Grizzlies need a miracle to see if they can find a way to climb back into this game. Utah wins the draw. 3.5 minutes left in the third. And we're not sure if Vinny's in there or not as Grizzlies dump it in. Chasing after it is Caleb Huffman. He's picked up a minor penalty tonight as the Thunder cross center ice. Wichita gets it towards the right wing. Toe drag. Righty shot saved by Duplessis. Vinny's still in there with 3 minutes left on a moving clock. Utah left wings a pass towards Pike. Pike skates towards the left circle, drops it for Manning. He'll take a lefty shot, does Manning, and it's sticked away by Gorsuch as the puck flies out of play with 2:52 left in the third. So at this point, with the Grizzlies having an offensive zone draw, if you're Ryan Kanasowicz, do you pull Duplessis for an extra attacker? Obviously, with a 2-goal game, Utah is going to try to find a way to climb back into it as Utah is going to have to be ultra aggressive. The TJ Lloyd goal that gave Wichita a 4-2 lead was scored 16:34 in, with Mitchell Russell and Luke Granger getting the assists. Grizzlies have 5 on the offensive zone draw. Actually, there's 6, so it looks like Duplessis is out for an extra attacker. Wood has the puck after the Grizzlies won the faceoff. Over to Dashke, back to Wood, who's got a point in 5 straight. Over to Dashke, back to Wood, who fakes a one-timer. Skates towards the circle, throws it into traffic in front of the crease, and the puck missed everybody. Thunder get to center ice. They'll guide it ahead towards Walker. No icing on the play. Walker gets the puck at the right goal line. He'll fire it off the side of the net as puck slides to neutral ice. Ness gets the puck. He'll move it to his right. Grizzlies over the line, right wing. Lebster will zip it back around. Dickman collects the puck, and he will toss it to his left. One-on-one at center ice. Thunder try to get around Briley Wood, but Wood brushed it away. Good defensive work by the rookie. Grizzlies to the right side. Messner over the line. He gets back checked so he couldn't get a shot off. Messner throws to the middle of the ice for Dickman. Dickman throws to the empty net, and he scores. And this baby's in the refrigerator as Jay Dickman scored on an empty net unassisted for his 27th of the year. It's now the Thunder 5 and the Grizzlies 2. Jay Dickman came into play time for 4th in the league in goals. He scores as he, sporting a mustache, laughs with Jake Wallen and company. Duplessis is in net now. And it looks like the Thunder are going to come away with the series opener. Grizzlies dump it in. Fitz had a glance off his stick as Utah gets to the middle of the ice. Lefty shot is blocked away as the Thunder will push it back to center ice. Utah's net is empty. Well, it looks like Duplessis in there, even though the graphic on the scorebug says the net is empty. As there's a minute 35 on a moving clock, third period. As it's skied into the Thunder zone, Nicolette's rolls in front of the crease, and it goes through the mouth crease over towards the far wing boards as the Thunder serenade Vinny Duplessis, or maybe they serenade the open net. Attendance tonight, 2001. 2001 was a good year for the Colorado Avalanche. They won the Stanley Cup. And 2001 was also the year the Arizona Diamondbacks won the World Series. The Lakers won the NBA championship. 2001, Grizzlies had the puck left side. Aragon's shot is blocked. The 2000 NFL season with the Super Bowl being played in 2001 was won by the Ravens. 2001 is the attendance tonight over at INTRUST Bank Arena. Cooper Jones will roll it towards the right corner. TJ Lloyd gets behind his net. Lloyd scored a third period goal that gave Wichita some insurance, 16:34 in. As Grizzlies over in the left wing, the fans that are there at INTRUST Bank Arena are standing up. 33 seconds left as Armstrong danced around. He's got Finnegan nearby. Armstrong tried to shovel it backhand style towards the net. It goes wide. As Lemaster over towards Armstrong. As Armstrong dances around, he'll throw it to the middle of the ice for Aragon. One-timer saved by Gorsuch. And he holds on with 18.3 seconds left in the third. Looks like the Tulsa Oilers camera operators have decided to make the trip and join the Wichita Thunder for tonight's affair. If you know, you know. So Grizzlies will have a Friday night showdown over in Wichita. And then the Grizzlies will be in Allen on Sunday. Grizzlies will have a 3-game series over at Cable Dama Arena on March 18th, 20th, and 21st. Grizzlies return to the Maverick Center Ice on March 26th to start a 3-game series against the Allen Americans. 10 seconds left. Thunder roll it out to center ice as Upper dumps it back in. Gorsuch plays behind his net. 3 seconds left. Fitz picks it off, trying to fire one towards the buzzer as Upper fired away. Gorsuch makes a save, and that will do it. Thunder get a 5-2 victory. It was a very balanced attack by Bruce Ramsey's crew as Kobe Walker scored a first period goal. Grizzlies tied it up at 1 as Masha Donato scored 4-on-4. Declan Smith made it 2-1. He scored 4:40 in. Grizzlies tied it up at 2 with Cooper Jones scoring 5:44 into the second. Jake Wallen scored what turned out to be the game winner on a shorty, 10:09 into the second, with Dickman and Somerville getting the assists. TJ Lloyd added some insurance, 16:34 into the third period, with Stenell and Granger getting the assist, and then Jay Dickman scored unassisted, empty net, exactly 18 minutes into the third. Grizzlies did win the shot advantage, 41-32. But Trevor Gorsuch played a solid game. He saved 39 of 41. He made a highlight save with about 6 minutes left in regulation when the Thunder still had just a 3-2 lead. Grizzlies did get their first point from Griffin Ness. He scored an assist on the Masha Donato first period goal. We'll come back and recap the 60-minute affair, and we'll see who the 3 stars of the game are, and we'll also preview Friday night's matchup. That's coming up on the other side. Once again, the final from INTRUST Bank Arena. It was the Wichita Thunder 5 and the Utah Grizzlies 2. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Final score from INTRUST Bank Arena. The Wichita Thunder get a 5-2 victory over the Utah Grizzlies. Thunder got the first goal of the game, 5:18 into the first. Kobe Walker got his 24th of the year. Peter Bates picked up his league-leading 44th assist. Grizzlies tied it up on a 4-on-4 goal as Keaton Mastrodonato didn't have a whole lot of time and space over in the right wing, but he was able to get enough of a shot. And because of the Wichita player cutting in front of Mastrodonato, I'm not entirely sure Gorsuch had good vision on it. The Maestro got his 13th of the year. Garrett Pike and Griffin Ness picked up the assists. Ness made his Grizzlies debut tonight as he was acquired in a trade this past Monday for Cole Gallant. Garrett Pike has racked up assists in bunches. He now has 8 assists in 7 games as a Grizzly. Score was tied at 1 after 1 period. Utah outshot Wichita 14-6 in the first frame. In the second period, Wichita outshot Utah 17-12. Thunder took a 2-0 lead, or 2-1 lead, as Declan Smith scored a power play goal, 4:40 in. Nolan Neen and Ryan Finnegan picked up the assists. Minute 4 seconds later, it was Cooper Jones tying it up as Jones picked up his 5th goal of the year and 4th as a Grizzly. Luke Manning took the initial shot from the left side. It bounced off of Gorsuch. Jones collected the rebound, and he fired away. Manning picked up the main assist. He now has 17 on the year. And Briley Wood picked up his 23rd assist of the season. So that tied it up, 5:44 into the second with a 5-on-5 goal. The Grizzlies scored 2 different ways here tonight. Mastrodonato's 4-on-4 in the first period and a 5-on-5 goal, 5:44 into the second. The game-winning goal was scored by Jake Wallen. It was a shorty, as he picked up his 8th of the year, and really it was a 2-pass sequence. Somerville zipped the puck about 3/4 of the length of the ice, angle left. Dickman got it at the Utah line. Dickman found a cutting Wallen. Pass went tape to tape. Wallen got the puck. He had a lot of momentum, and he carried the puck about 20 feet towards Duplessis. Then he was able to fire it over the Utah goaltender. That gave Wichita a 3-2 lead, and that Utah allowed their 6th shorthanded goal of the season. So the Thunder took a 3-2 lead, and that's where it stood through the remainder of the second period. Grizzlies had some good chances in the third. Utah ended up out shooting Wichita 15-9 in the third period. When the score was 3-2, Gorsuch made 2 or 3 highlight saves. Grizzlies certainly had their chances, but just couldn't find a way to get one past them to tie it up. And then Wichita took a 4-2 lead. Looked like the Grizzlies were towards the end of a line change. TJ Lloyd got the puck at neutral ice. We'd mentioned a couple minutes before about Lloyd's great speed. Well, he put it back on display. He got the puck, raced down the middle of the ice very matter-of-factly, and he was able to fire it with all sorts of momentum past Duplessis as it went glove side past the Grizzlies goaltender, and that gave the Thunder a 4-2 lead as Lloyd scored his 9th of the year, 16:34 in. Mikael Stenell and Luke Granger picked up the assists. Jay Dickman's unassisted shorthanded goal was scored exactly 18 minutes into the third period. Grizzlies went 0 for 4 on the power play. Wichita was 1 for 5, and they also had a shorthanded goal. Grizzlies did score a 4-on-4 goal in this game. Utah now has 5 4-on-4 goals this season, allowing just 2 in those situations. In terms of the shot count, Derek Dashke, Briley Wood, and Luke Manning each led the way with 5 each. Nobody had 4 shots for the Grizzlies. Mastrodonato, Messner, Pike, and Lebster each had 3 shots, and then 2 shots each for LeMaster and Matt Arujo, and a few other Grizzlies with 1 shot. For the Thunder, Declan Smith had 1 goal on 5 shots. Mikael Stenell had 1 assist on 5 shots. 2 shots each for about 7 or 8 different Thunder skaters, and then 1 shot each for 4 different Thunder players. Trevor Gorsuch gets the victory in net. He saved 39 of 41. He's been a workhorse for the Thunder. He started the season 3rd on the Wichita depth chart. Gabriel Carriere and Aaron Dell are currently up in the American Hockey League, and because of that, Gorsuch has had to play quite a bit over the last month, and he's been solid again. His record goes to 12, 4, 3, and 1 on the season. Utah's Vinny Duplessis gets the loss. He saved 27 of 32. Vinny's record falls to 4, 10, 2, and 1 on the campaign. Well, it's the start of a long road trip for the Grizzlies. Utah will be in Wichita once again on Friday night for the 9th and final regular season meeting between the clubs. Utah is now 1-5-0-2 against the Thunder this year. And we'll see if Briley Wood can extend his point-scoring streak. Woody does have a point in 5 straight games. He picked up the late first period assist, the Mastrodonato goal. Actually, the assist he got was on the Cooper Jones goal that was scored in the second period. So he's played pretty good hockey as of late. Second pretty good game for Luke Manning. Manning scored a goal late in the first period on Sunday in the 3-2 loss to Tulsa, and Manning was even in the plus-minus category, and he had the main assist on the Cooper Jones second period goal. Keaton Mastrodonato got his 13th of the year in the first period. The Maestro's been a consistent performer all year. This is his 40th game this season, and he has 13 goals and 24 assists. So we'll see if the Grizzlies can find a way to even up the series and conclude the regular season series with the Thunder on the winning note. 3 stars of the game. Third star was Jake Wallen, who scored the game-winning goal. Wallen was a +2 and had 1 shot. Second star is Declan Smith, who scored a second period goal. He had 5 shots. Smith played a pretty solid game. The number 1 star is Wichita goaltender Trevor Gorsuch, who saved 39 of 41. Well, that'll about wrap things up. Boy, we're hoping Wichita, normally year in and year out, seem to have a pretty decent camera feed. Boy, unfortunately, it looked like a Tulsa Oilers game had broken out as we had a tough time tracking things. Any long-range pass, we were hopeless as to, whether there was somebody on the receiving end of it. And overall, we did the best we could with what we were given. Unfortunately, we weren't given a whole lot here tonight. We'll see what Friday brings. Friday concludes the regular season series with Wichita. Grizzlies will then be in Allen, Texas. They will travel to Allen. They will have a travel day on Saturday as both teams will be off. Utah will face Allen on Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. And then the Grizzlies head to Kansas City for 3 straight against Tad O'Had's Kansas City Mavericks, the defending Western Conference champions. That series will be a Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday series, March 19th, 21st, and 22nd. Then the Grizzlies come back for their final homestand of the regular season. Utah will face the Allen Americans on March 26th, 28th, and 29th. Note the promotions on the last homestand of the season. Wednesday, March 28th will be Bud Light Wednesday. That's going to be a 7:10 start. March 28th is going to be Youth Sports Night. March 29th will be Retro Night presented by Hercules First Credit Union. Then the next week, The Tahoe Night Monsters will be in town. April 4th will be Star Wars night, and April 5th, the final home game of the regular season, will be Fan Appreciation Night presented by Les Schwab Tires. Well, that'll wrap things up. As I'm Tyson Whiting, I'm just pursuing my dream. Hopefully someday we'll find a way to get to the National Hockey League. Tonight, the Wichita Thunder's dreams came true as they came away with a 5-2 victory. Well, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast, if not necessarily the final outcome. Grizzlies did get goals from Keaton Mastrodonato, and Cooper Jones of Riley Wood was able to extend his point-scoring streak to 5 straight games. Next broadcast will be on Friday night, 5:50 pregame show, 6:05 face-off. I'm Tyson Whiting, and it is what it is. You've been listening to the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network. Good night, everybody.